Hey everybody, and welcome this week to Crow Country. This is a game very similar to some knockout hits on the PlayStation 1 like Silent Hill and Resident Evil, and is kind of a modern take on those games while still having like a lot of the same things that made those classic games also fun. I'm going to be playing on a new game, survival horror, difficulty. You can see we have the 3 difficulties here. And yeah, we're going to hop into things. I really like the story of this game. I really like the gameplay of this game. I'm going to be playing through the entirety of it. I'm going to be getting all the secrets and stuff too. Probably not S rank. There are ranks in this game. So it's kind of cool. It'll roll back the date here. Like if you played this game in 2024, it would roll back to 1990. So that's the year that the game takes place in. The cutscenes are kind of immaculate for, it's a game that says a lot in a very little bit, which is kind of the art style that I appreciate in PlayStation 1 kind of theme of things. Anyway, so Mara Frost, a special agent, that's me, don't forget, she's telling herself all these things. We get our little introductory sequence here. I'm trying to think, wow, I've played so many games now that have an intro cutscene that is just a car rolling up. I'm thinking, oh wow, why can't Northbury Grove Massacre, the first game anyway, opens up with a car very similar to that. So anyway, we should get control of our character. Yep, here we are. This is us, Mara. We don't quite have a very good look at ourselves yet, but we can interact with a lot of stuff in the environment. That's something that's so great about this game. So I'll leave the car here. She says driving it any further could be dangerous. It's a police file, so missing persons report. Maybe we'll get an idea of what we're doing here. So we're very near to Atlanta, Georgia. We're looking for a Edward Crow. He's a 57-year-old male, occupation company owner and landowner of this Crow Country estate. Was last seen by Mr. Tolman. There we go. That's what he would look like. He's got kind of like the ball on the back of his hair a little bit. Very unique hairstyle. Reported by his daughter, Natalie Crow, 27 years old, and reported to Officer Harrison James. Okay, 10-4. We've got that idea anyway. Like I said, we can interact with a lot of stuff in the environment. I kind of don't want to... I don't know. I'll end up bearing the lead here if I interact with too much stuff. It's locked. There's a silver keyhole. Of course, we don't have anything quite yet that we can interact with a silver keyhole. So we might as well play this game as best we can. Padlock looks a little rusty. Would probably break with enough force. I better open up the trunk of my car. So we're getting kind of some direction here. You can also sprint. I'm trying not to do the beginning too quick here. But anyway, we have something important stored back here. What could it be? Oh yes, a bunch of handgun bullets. Anyway, if we ever run out of ammunition, it's kind of handy. The game kind of prevents you from kind of screwing yourself from being able to complete the game by, having an infinite ammo source. And obviously we can kind of aim around and stuff here. Pop the lock right off of that. That was sufficient for us. And now we can enter Crow Country. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. The kind of beginning little bit is done and over with. So I'm always blown away by this scene here with this kind of pocket light. It's so simple, but it's so kind of beautiful and elegant. We get our pocket light, which is going to be a companion to us throughout the whole game, and it looks very nice on the lighting is so pretty in this game, and the look of it, and the camera controls. I have no intention of buying a ticket. I'm going to try to stop gushing. So if you're playing on controller and you need an idea of what the controls are, there's a thing here on the floor. I am playing on controller. There's also tips and tricks kind of spread out throughout the park. Let's see, you can hold down B or RT to run, so we can go a little bit quicker. You can loot from these trash cans. I don't know what the drop rate is. I do know that here on what is the survival difficulty or whatever we're at is kind of friendly with the drop, so that's kind of nice. We'll never really be hurting for supplies, I don't think, especially into the end game. Or getting a fair few med kits. We might as well kind of explore things as we're walking around. When shooting, your bullets will do more damage if you're closer to the enemy. So just try to close the distance before you go about shooting. As you might guess, something like this. Oh, well, that's not great. Let me get the laser pointer and maybe we'll try and remember that. UFO tour, 1988. It's empty. Did somebody lose it? So a little backpack here. Kind of eerie, this place. Oh, there's some crows, of course. I guess we could pop open these crates that are around. We're really not in any immediate danger. There's a little laser sight here on our gun, so now I can actually kind of point at things once. There we go. So like if I want to point at this big ass crow man, I can do so just like that. And obviously it shows where the bullet's going to go. This here I think is a fortune telling machine. If you're ever stuck, you can press it and it will give you a hint for like where to go next. I'm going to try not to use that. I don't know how, if we'll be able to do it or not, but okay. As I mentioned, there are ranking systems in this game, and using hints and stuff kind of precludes you from some of the better ranks. So I'm going to try my best not to use hints. I'm going to try my best not to use too many heals. I think 15 is the limit, but I'm also just going to play the game. So you can see we have a bear trap in front of us. I'm going to try to avoid that. There's something wrong with the ventilator in the fairy pond area. We think something crawled into the pipe and died. Don't run the ventilator, and if you do, hold your breath. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Fine, I admit it. I dropped the bronze key into the fairy pond. It wouldn't be such a problem if we'd made a spare. Okay, and we got like a lot of locked doors. Generally, if there's like a keypad or a keyhole, I'm just going to kind of not even address that it's locked. You can quickly defeat enemies by exploding red barrels. We've seen a couple of those. And this was the thing I was explaining. Similarly useful are the blue electrical generators found on some walls, which we saw earlier. So I think vending machines are generally supposed to give you like supplies. If you're kind of low, you have more of a chance of like getting a supply from it, and I think it's indefinite supplies, but your odds aren't great while I'm so flush on supplies like I am. So there's nobody I can call, and I think that's about it. We're going to see more of those blue panels, so I'll bother to point those out later. Humanoid enemies will take more damage if you get a headshot. A headshot also has a chance of decapitating some enemies. Gotcha. Anyway, I don't know. The aesthetic of this game, obviously Knockout. I think it's no secret that I'm a big fan of PlayStation 1 kind of aesthetic, the low poly aesthetic. I think that's quickly growing to be one of my biggest playlists on the channel, Banana Peel. I don't think that serves a function. I think that's the very first time I've ever gotten it. Here's another med kit. Wow, like I said, we're flush to the gills on supplies. 2106, how interesting. 2106, I think it's written in blood. Is it a code for something? There's one of those blue things. I mean, I'm not trying to handhold you on it, but I did promise I would talk about it later. We'll go ahead and pop that. I keep wanting to call it a chest. A box of shotgun shells. Well, I guess, spoiler alert, we're going to be getting a shotgun. Wow, a lot of supplies and stuff around. I don't remember what's up here, so we'll just go up here. Oh, like I said, I've only ever played this, or maybe I haven't said it yet. I've only ever played this game one time. So this is kind of the swan pond. Let's see. The wheel doesn't turn. There's a strange mechanical swan's head. I don't think, and it asks if we want to put something in its mouth. Not right now, I don't. Let's see what we've got over here. So the eggs are going missing. I think the kids are stealing them. You can use anything as long as it's about the right size and shape. So we can use anything as long as it's about the size of an egg. I have to keep that in mind. All right, and then we have a article here from the Atlanta Globe. I'm going to kind of quickly summarize these. Crow Country Theme Park opening soon, which is where we are. Cancel your weekend plans with the in-laws. Explore Fairytale Town, Haunted Hilltop, Ocean Kingdom, and at Crow Country. So, Mr. Edward Crow, he's lived here all his life, and he opens this big amusement park for people to come and have fun. So, as kind of eerie as this place is, and I don't know why you'd choose crows, but it's kind of nice around here. If a swan breaks down, just take the egg out of its wheel system. Doing so disables the radio signal and locks the wheel until you can get a mechanic out to fix it. So that's why we can't do anything with the wheel yet, is because the egg has been removed. Okay, anyway, I think it's about high time that we actually get some intrigue that we don't have to read. How about it? What is this a little tip of? If you get poisoned, use an antidote. Large med kits also contain antidotes. But of course, using a big med kit like that, you want to make sure that you're ready for it. Okay, there's something in the tree. We can't quite see it. It does appear to be moving, but although mushrooms and stuff appear to be moving too. Speaking of mushrooms, this is a big-ass mushroom guy. He doesn't look happy. Is this a door? It does kind of look like a door. Okay, and a Polaroid camera. Let's take a look at the photo it took. I know that isn't very a very great shot, but don't worry, I can't see it very well either. Kind of looked like a zombie. All right, one more thing to loot here before we talk to this guy. I'm a little loot goblin in this game, apparently. I'll turn my light off, kind of right in his eyes. Okay, we ask what happened here. Who? We introduce ourselves. We're here to help. They attacked me. All I wanted was proof. What's your name? Oh, Arthur Mole. That's an interesting name. Arthur Mole, and then this crow guy. Just needed a clearer photo. And we're asking a photo of what? There are apparently some things around that he was trying to get a photo of. Those people, they saw me, and alright, stay calm, you're bleeding quite badly. Okay, so I believe we can kind of patch him up here in a minute. Again, we're introducing ourselves. I don't blame him, it's hard for me to remember names too. Come on, I think we should take a look at your leg. So we'll give him a healing item. Might as well just give him a little regular med kit, and he thanks us, and we'll help him at least out of here, because apparently this place is dangerous. So we will move him back to the car. Now, it's my understanding that you can go through this game and actually save some people and not other people. We'll talk about that more towards the end of the game and kind of what that means, but I have no idea how you would not save some of these people. But again, we'll talk about that towards the end of the game once we've actually met some people. No real bearing on the endings either, so I'm not kind of afraid to spoil it here and now. Anyway, he was sitting on a note that says Tree Lady 3184. Okay, we'll pocket that, and we'll probably have to read that actually on the way back through. Pocket that information, not pocket the note itself. Okay, read the staff memos posted around. In every save room, there's a book containing all the staff memos you've read. Very, very nice. So we don't have to go around and read these notes in the places where we picked them up. Take more damage from headshots. When shooting, your bullets will do more damage if you're close. Okay, so we're getting a reminder on the combat. I don't think we're going to actually run into any combat here yet. Cosmic Future, coming summer of 1999. Supposed to be finished this year, but now it's never going to happen for one reason or another. Here at Crow Country, we can't wait to share our optimistic vision of the future with you, Douglas Pike. Oh, okay. Well, that's very optimistic. Another trash can. They leave a lot of good stuff in these trash cans, I say, as I pull out an apple core. If you're looking for the machine chain, one of the swan boat. Okay, so there's a chain on the swan boat back there. All right. Ooh, nice. We're getting some more ammunition. I'm trying to just kind of get things where I can at least see an enemy. I wonder what kind of wondrous things, not monstrous things, await for us in the future. Edward Crow. Alright, and a handwritten letter. Hey Ed, want some good news? I finally found a good site for our gold mine. It's in Para, northern Brazil. So we're going to be getting a lot of kind of, larger story hints here, and this is a big one if you want to pay attention to it. A disused mine, the locals gave up on it years ago. It's in good shape, so shouldn't be too hard to work to get it looking the part. 10-4 off that. Let's go ahead and see if this gives us anything. I don't see any reason not to try it while we're here. And we can also investigate this hole. Looks like it was done with wire cutters. So that's how Arthur got in, that guy who was injured, and he cut himself on the fence. So was it a creature that hurt him, or was it that fence that hurt him? Anyway, we can now run into our first enemy, I believe it is, or enemies rather. Let me make sure I got my gun loaded. Okay, you can hear some kind of moaning from down this hallway, and we've got some weird looking fleshy creatures. I just kind of open up on them. Let me maybe pull back a little bit. We got plenty of ammunition, and I guess worst comes to worst, I could always just toss a grenade, but that wasn't necessary. It does kind of, well, let's investigate these guys. The smell is so bad, like an infected wound. I feel bad killing it. Yuck. But I'd feel bad leaving it alive too. Fair enough. Yeah, that's a very gross smell. Okay, let me see. Not that button. Okay, how do we open our inventory? Maybe I should have bothered to pay attention. We're just a little injured, so I'll give myself a med kit. I love this fucking menu. So pretty. I always kind of wanted to see like a really good modern take and not just a remaster on some of the old like Resident Evil games and stuff. Anyway, a wooden crate with a note taped to the lid. It's going to a Marvin Trumbull in Para, Brazil, which is where we heard about that mine. Contents samples of geological interest, and we look inside. It's full of rocks. Each one is embedded with pieces of shiny metal. It kind of looks like a gold ore. So, gold ore. They're shipping it to Brazil. Can I ask why the dig site access is that cute little house? Don't you think there's a chance that some kid would want to go looking in there? Okay, so there's a house that's locked with a keyhole at the mailbox, which I think we've already seen, but I didn't really address it too much. And once we walk into here, we are privy to our first kind of save room. Again, I said very similar to the PlayStation 1 classics, Silent Hill and Resident Evil. Minding Your Own Business, Economics of the Mining Industry by Joseph J. Cardin. What is this? Remember to get into the fairy pond area. Say this out loud to the fairy. Hear me, O great fairy of the fairest forest. It's pretty sensitive. It won't work if you have an accent. Sorry, Diego. So that's tough. What is this? Oh, a magazine. Oh, it's a collection of the video game tips I've collected so far. There is an antidote here, so we can kind of loot stuff around here. Bookshelf, All That Glitters, a history of the 1848 gold rush. So a lot of gold books around here. Oh, as well as a map. Very nice. So let's see if I can't figure out. Oh, yes, this is how we open it. So you can see us up there in the Crow's Lounge. We walk through Fairytale Town, is where the injured guy was, and Cosmic Future to the north. It looks like we have swan boats circled to kind of look into. And then I already forgot that code, so we'll have to go back and look at that. I kind of want to get everything looted here before I save. Is this a different tooltip? Oh, if you're using the directional pad to move, you can do a quick 180 turn by whipping it. Whoa, that's slick, actually. Very cool. I don't control with that, so I don't have any change on me. Let's see. I'm hoping for bullets. Cross your fingers, fellas. Hey, handgun ammo. Very cool. I kind of figured since we were so low on it. A notebook. Tolman's Records. Now that sounds like a familiar character. Monday morning, drive to work. Boss calls into my car radio. He doesn't normally do that. Something was obviously wrong. Intruder alarm going off in the second unit. Boss thinks someone's down there. So somebody kind of is breaking into an area they're not supposed to be in. The details are kind of superfluous. Turn on the intercom, try to communicate, but no response. So maybe it's these monsters that it's talking about. Ugh, very weird. Okay, so we got a cabinet here. I don't think I have the code for this just yet. I'm not sure even what it is now that I'm thinking about it, but that's fine. Collection of staff memos. Ooh, I see a little bottle we can break here. Very similar to the Resident Evil games. I'm going to try my best not to just kind of constantly talk about the similarities between this game and Resident Evil and Silent Hill. But okay, state court, legal summons. Oh, interesting. Dear Mr. Crow. So he, the owner of this establishment, is being called to the courthouse. A 15-year-old girl by the name of Elaine Marshall was injured. Oh, okay. And it happened here at the park. Your presence is required in court. G. Williams State Court. Okay, I think we are good to save. So in every one of these save rooms, there's like a little fiery thing, and you can stare into the flames, and it gives us a curious mixture of hope and dread. Very similar to the Undertale games, where it's like you're filled with determination. You're just kind of always feel nice about fire. And this is where we can save. So that's kind of cool. Mara in the lounge. All right, we can get back to, I guess what is the this crazy park. Did I already read this? What is this? Oh, okay, no, I haven't. Fire marshal was here this morning. She said the following rooms are due for inspection, and there's a bunch of random places. So we have to replace the Ocean Kingdom storeroom door. Okay, it must be broken or something like that. Okay. Whoa, easy. That kind of spooked me just a little bit. Looks like spiders. I doubt that these guys have... Oh man, I'm butchering those shots. I doubt these guys have so much HP that I can't kind of shoot them from a distance. I got one more to go. I know you probably can't see them. It's very dark down here. Oh, there we go. I got my flashlight back on. I remember I turned it off so it wouldn't point in that guy's face. Okay, and that's off. Or dead, rather. Those spiders have two modes, on and off, I guess, according to me. That was a crow, I heard. I thought it was a guy walking around. Not allowed to smoke. That's what I thought. I thought these were cigarette dispensers. What the hell you mean you're not allowed to smoke? Aren't you a police officer? Whatever. Anyway, trying to... Oh... blast that guy. I know we don't have all the ammo in the world. Actually, we've got very little ammo now that I'm kind of looking at it. Might have to make use of the grenades. I also need to review this code. 3184 for the tree lady. Is that not? Yeah, it is there. Dang, I'm going to have to use my grenade already. Whoops, and I think he was too far from it. Well, dang, I think I might be in a little bit of trouble. let me maybe just kind of loop around this guy. 3184. I've already wasted like a bunch of ammunition on stupid shit. So, okay, and she's turned around, and I'm gonna try my best to remember. Talk to her. How about? Isn't it Old Fairy? No. Take heed. Oh God. Take heed. Oh, Great Fairy. I'll remember the second and the third one. Oh, I don't remember of the fairest forest. Yeah, I do. Okay, what if we say this? Is this it? Take heed, O Great Fairy of the fairest forest? Okay, so that was wrong, but take heed, O Great Fairy of the fairest forest. How about, is it here? Oh, hear me. That's right. That's what it was. And then she's got some ellipses. Welcome, child. Will you protect our precious natural world? I guess we have to agree. This is a binding contract. All right, I'm trying to avoid this monster getting a little bit in my head about it. Oh, and it's like an interactive thing. So, okay, I got 2 bullets. That's not great. What does this say? It's an engraved message. Those who seek the truth stare into the pure reflective water of our fairy pond. I couldn't imagine this will help very much. It's filthy. Oh, so it's got to be pure probably. I think there's stuff that we can interact with. This is a very pretty curtain. There's something behind it though, and we've got a pump mechanism. Okay, so we've pulled that. Oh, that can be good. Oh boy. Okay, so we're poisoned. Wow, I don't... The switch must be somewhere else in the room. Okay, it's probably over here. Ventilator overdrive. Okay, I don't know whatever would have possessed me to do that necessarily, but it's been done. So, let's go ahead and use a big one so we can get an antidote off as well. Okay, it can be tightened. Okay, we want to tighten it a little bit more. Keep going until we get it in the middle there. And, I think we gotta do... Oh, you know what else we gotta do? We gotta pull this lever while it's over here. Aha, very cool. So that did something, apparently. Cleaned up the water. It looks a lot cleaner now. I also see I think a little thing we can shoot over there. Oh, nice. And we've got one of this fairy ladies. You know, I thought this was going to be sort of in reference to a Silent Hill thing where there's like a fairy and you drop on a subsequent playthrough. I think after you play through the game one time, you drop your like pipe into the water, and she's like, which one of these pipes is yours? The gold one or the iron one? Which is about an old kind of story. Read the gameplay tips posted on the walls around. Okay, I'm already doing that, buddy. Why is that a tooltip? Okay, so the guy who fixed the water filter did it by running through the air ventilation system. What the fuck? How did he do that? So this is instructions on what we just did. So thankfully I was able to figure it out. As I said, I've only really played this game one time. I got 1 bullet. Let's hope that that's got bullets in it. Haha, very cool. I figured that this game kind of operates the same way as the newer Resident Evil games do anyway, which is where, like, if you're low on a particular supply, it'll give you that supply. Who took the Ocean Kingdom restaurant trident? That thing is expensive, and without it, we can't do the Happy Birthday Sea Monster theme song. Someone said they saw it in the Witchwood. Okay, so I guess we're headed there for... whatever. I also see like indents on these walls. A model of a crow with robot parts. The very last time I went to the theater with Ophelia, we saw a movie about a man from the future. She loved it. Then I designed this cyborg crow. After I lost Ophelia, I shelved the project. Oh, that's kind of upsetting. Look closer. What are we looking at? I think the eye is made from a laser sight. Oh, then I'll just take it. It's a Magnum laser. Very cool. Doesn't do me a lot of good considering I don't have a Magnum yet, but oh well, maybe in the future. Okay, and what is this? Watch out for the metal bear traps laying on the ground. You can set them off with a bullet. Well, I'd say I'm glad for the tooltip. Don't get me wrong. I also see, yeah, there's something behind this wall, but we can't do anything about it. I appreciate knowing that, you know, that there are bear traps around, I guess, but I still don't quite understand what they're doing in the park. I suppose from a story perspective, you know, if these monsters are all around the way that they are, it makes sense. But anyway, I could probably, I wonder, could I lead one of these monsters into a bear trap? Wow, I did not know you could do that. Well, I guess we'll try to execute him. Getting a little bit... Oh no, he's already dead. Wow. Did not even know that you could do that. And I don't even see a reason to waste a bullet on the barrel here. Rather, I'd be wasting the barrel. So we got a key there. Does it go to here? It's been a little bit, as I said, since I played. So it's a bronze lock, bronze key. Sort of figured. So we go through this little tiny, very, very comfortable home, and we end up over here. Very weird sort of area. At least there are more supplies to be looted around here. I see things like, as soon as this gets the hell off my screen, this bottle, and I think that seems to be about it on this side of thing. Oh, a tank of gasoline. Okay, I bet that'll come in handy. Reload my gun and see, what is this notebook? Oh, some more Tolman's records. We hired a company to start excavating. They spent too long setting up the site, and there was already a paper trail forming. So they're doing something here that's not great, what they're digging. And then the deal breaker, they started asking questions about the roots. Very interesting. They wanted to know the full size and shape of the thing they were excavating. So there's something down there with roots. No deal, obviously. They had to go, so they fired them. Or maybe, killed them or something. Obviously not great. So a metal tank. It smells like gasoline. We'll just go ahead and put the gasoline in there. Okay, it's got a good amount of gasoline inside. If you can't find the crank handle, it's because I borrowed it. I used it to hide that big egg-shaped ruby inside the haunted manor. Afterwards, I locked the crank handle in a safe in the southeast utility corridor. Okay, that's a lot of borrowing going on in this facility. Okay, and I think we have one more thing to read here. Larger enemies have more health than smaller enemies. Okay, so general rule of thumb, I guess. And at least we're sort of full back up on ammo. I can't really afford to be too giving with my ammunition, to put it in a simple sense. But, okay, we were already in there. Nothing we can do in there. I think we can just avoid this enemy. He's no trouble right now. And we've already looted that trash can, I'm sure. I'm trying to think. So we do have a copper key or something to that effect. And I think that there are some, whoa, very eerie man here. Let's get him near this explosive. He's a bigger guy, so I imagine he'll take more bullets. I think if I'm sort of closer, maybe he'll move a little faster. I'm sure we could blow his ass up with this thing. Uh-oh. Not so sure now. And I'm missing my shots a little bit. Okay, he's dead. So how's my HP doing? We're okay. So I'm not going to bother wasting any HP stuff on it. I could have maybe used the bear trap also. So metal gate, bronze keyhole, and we've got a bronze key. Interesting that it uses the same lock. But hey, I'm not going to complain. Let's see if we get any bullets. We haven't gotten anything out of this one yet. Very cool. I kind of figure generally if I don't have any reserve bullets that it will give me bullets in the vending machines. And here we are in the haunted hilltop. How eerie. Kind of looking at the ground very carefully for bear traps, because this sort of seems like an area that would have a lot of them. Oh, nice. We got 2 chests. Oh, and a grenade in one of them, and bullets in the other one. So now I don't have to feel so bad about wasting bullets there. Okay, handgun ammo. And I guess we could probably look in here. What is this, a map? Oh, very cool. So we can get an idea of what's around anyway. Okay, haunted hilltop, and then 4 kind of adjacent rooms. And then what's this? A face. It's smiling at me. Gross. Can we just take it? Says I can. Couldn't move him. Okay, he's fine where he is, I guess. And then over here on this thing, it's another thing that I could apparently put a face in. And oh, there's a woman banging on a door. I guess we better talk to her. Okay, we ask her what she's doing. She's trying to get through this door. Very weird that we've got an able-bodied person here. The last guy we saw was injured. Oh, right. Is it locked? Obviously, she says. I guess otherwise she wouldn't be banging on it. Is there another way around? And she says it's possible. Okay, we'll have to go take a look. I got my gun loaded. Oh, now I got my gun loaded up. I figured I had it loaded up before. Alright, and what have we got in the trash? Another apple core. No such good luck. Please be careful around the Haunted Manor bookcases. Read the book titles carefully. In fact, it'd be easier if you didn't touch them at all. Okay, I'll try my best to keep that in mind. Okay, we got our guns loaded up. Let's go into our first little weird-looking kind of cavern, I guess. Not cavern, but like a den. Deadly Mermaid. Okay, and we can press a button. Oh, nice little holographic thing there. What do we got here on the table? Atlanta Globe, January 1987, South American gold mine linked to local landowner. So they're writing another article, it seems, about this area, that Mr. Crow revived a Brazilian gold mine. And they're like, why are we reporting on this? Well, it recently surfaced that the gold mine in question is actually owned by Edward Crow. They know him as the owner of Crow Country. While eyebrows have certainly been raised at this revelation, at least we've finally discovered the source of Mr. Crow's vast wealth. So they now know that he's wealthy because he's got a bunch of gold. So that's how he's able to make so much money, I guess. And we might as well look at these. So this one's a wolf. And they've got a holographic wolf. I guess we could also read this. We had a complaint from a parent about the depiction of alcohol in the mermaid cage. Okay, I told her it's not an alcohol bottle. It's a bottle of highly corrosive acid. So we got acid in the mermaid cage. It looks all the way in the back there, probably green. Let's see what else we got around here. A violent cyclops. Ooh, kind of weird, I guess. It's funny. I don't know. I love these. I like a funny kind of scary, I guess. I don't really like the quality haunted houses that are actually scary, but okay, when talking to NPCs, make sure you've seen all their dialogue before moving on. Okay, maybe I'll swing back by that other NPC we talked to earlier. I better check real quick because I saw that there was a thing on the wall that I didn't really interact with. What the fuck? Oh, there's like monsters underneath of this thing now. Okay. Well, honestly, kind of what I get for not cleaning this thing up while I was, not doing everything I had to do in here while I was here. Okay, it's a torture device, which we can open. I guess I'll go ahead and load my gun. I don't know that it does anything yet. There's a button in here that we can press. Okay. The first time I played this game, I didn't die, did I? Okay, phew. I was like, the first time I played this game, I thought I would die if I entered that. And then I was like, surely I didn't just die and prove my point. Okay, so we have been kind of moved to somewhere else. The power switch for the four periphery elevators is in Tolman's office. It's on the other side of the park. So we're in the wrong place to open this door, I guess. Watch out for glass gas traps laying on the ground. Okay, we can break them with a bullet if we need to. Is that like, I don't know. I can't. Oh, magnum bullets. That's right. That's a secret. I kind of forgot about that. So there are 15 secrets in the game. You can kind of see, if you maybe rewind it there, that in the top left it said we had 2 out of 15. The other secret was that laser crow eye, which is the laser sight for the magnum, I think it was. So a lot of magnum related secrets in this game. Alright, we're headed back out to the Hilltop, whatever the fuck. I've since forgotten the name. I hear that woman banging on that door, so I should go over and make sure. Okay, so I don't think she has a bubble overhead. We've already exhausted that dialogue. We can continue on forward. Maybe we should look at this. Dungeon, Witchwood, Haunted Manor, and the Crypt. Okay, well, I'll just kind of visit them as I get close. Glass bottles with red caps can be broken open. Okay, you are way behind. I doubt that would give me anything that I actually need right now. I see this guy, and I'm gonna just go ahead and I think pop this red barrel, just to get it over with. I couldn't see us dealing with a much larger enemy out here. I'm going to nice. I was just trying to get him got by that, as a matter of fact. Okay, now what does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 an animatronic bird? Seems like he hoots 5 times and stops. Oh, I somehow miscounted that there were 5 howls there, or hoots, I guess it would be if it was an owl. Okay, and we got a handgun ammo. Did it say howl or hoot? Am I stupid? It's hooting and hollering. It seems like he hoots. Why did I say howl? What an idiot. Okay, trash can, probably more heals. Nope, just an apple core. Maybe I shouldn't be looting these while I'm so flushed to the gills with supplies. Alright, and a grenade too. Oh, and a note on the wall. If you're doing maintenance on the Haunted Manor or trying to access Ocean Kingdom, you'll need the crank handle. It's locked in the safe in the southeast utility corridor. The code for the safe is something to do with the crypt, I think. Okay, well, we'll try and manage that. Okay, so if we knock on the door or pull on it, it's locked. Something's holding it shut. Maybe we should try ringing the bell. So it hooted 5 times. How about, whoops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and whoa, how eerie is that? Now, before I bother to go in there, I do kind of want to go over here first. I don't remember, like, I don't have a reason to do this. Honestly, I don't really remember anything about this game, but it is nice to have kind of some foresight about it. Uh-oh, okay, so we're locked in here. This was the thing that scared the shit out of me, so you would probably think like, oh god, there's a shotgun, pointed at us. Okay, what does this guy say? Norbert Eastley. I think that means northeast for NE. Yeah, but how do we... there's a compass on the ground. I think it's, again, this is the last time I'll say it, but it's been a little while since I played this game, and I've only ever played it once. So southwest, probably Solomon Websley. We'll get it pointed down that way. Perfect. And this guy is Estelle, or lady probably, east. And this is Solina, so probably south then, wouldn't you think? Aha, very nice. Now, if we interact with this, I don't think it's going to shoot me. Maybe I could use it. So we go to take it, and it's stuck, and we keep pulling, and it broke. It was just a plastic decoration. Dude, I was so scared the first time I ever played this. I was like, oh, fuck, that's going to blow me away. Here lies Ophelia, tragically drowned, daughter, sister, human. So that's kind of crazy. That's a real fucking person, or at least is memorializing a real person. Probably not a real person in there, obviously, but let's see what we got on notes on the wall. If any kids are having trouble disabling the trap, you can offer this advice. Even if, like, you told the parents this was fake, I couldn't imagine that parents would be cool with a fake shotgun being pointed at their kids, but I guess you never know. So the drains aren't working, and this place will probably be flooded soon. Let me make sure I got my gun. Whoa, shit. I thought there might be a monster. I thought I remembered a monster. Okay, let's grenade him. He looks semi-big. I could probably blast him a couple times in the head. Oh, and he's breaking the gravestones. Okay, wow, I'm really choking here. There's another grenade. I think we'll be fine. Yep, nice, he's dead. And inside of here, I think, is the handle that we can use to open that. And then does that also mean... Oh, okay, I think there's something else in the corner here. Didn't remember that, but I guessed it. Okay, and then this door is also... open. So we got our gun loaded. We got bullets if we run into trouble. Kind of a shame that he broke the gravestone, but oh well. Okay, and then we've got steps. What? Oh, okay, so this is another kind of safe room. We can tell by the fire in the barrel. What is this? I left the shotgun in the submarine. Shark, dolphin. At least I think that's the quickest way. I was never that good at math. Oh, okay, so that's a hint for a puzzle. Alright. Hey Ed, what's been going on? I finally set up the address you can use to send me the ore. If you label the contents as samples of geological interest, we can pass it off as an academic research thing. I'll collect the shipments once a week and take them back up into the mine. So kind of weird. It seems like they're sending gold to this mine, not receiving it, right? Okay. The luckiest gold miner since 1848. Okay. And this is probably a new one on the wall. Watch out for chandelier traps. The last time I played this, I literally only saw a chandelier trap once. And what is this, coffee? I don't drink coffee. Good thing too, since I don't think it's working. Okay, and another note. Field trips. Gather the kids in a group outside the manor. Choose an older kid. Get them to ring the doorbell. Quietly tell them the secret so they can get the door open and press gas to ensue. The secret is to ring the bell a specific number of times. So another hint for that owl sort of puzzle. Nice. So we've got golden tubes falling out of here. Okay, and then they get processed in this machine and kind of broken up. Has been broken up into tiny pieces. And then it gets kind of processed over here and added to rocks, it kind of seems like anyway. Each rock is embedded with little pieces of gold. Alright, so something really weird is going on here. Gold this way, broken down, put into rocks. Alright. I really like the story of this game. It tells it in such an amazing way. So a glossy magazine. Oh, it's an adult magazine. Barf, no thanks. Very funny that he's got an adult magazine. That's, I don't know. It's like at garages how they have like nudie calendars and stuff. That was always so fucking funny to me. And it's like, you know, like maybe at least where you live, that's kind of an exaggeration, but like real shit. Like my dad and his friends always had that kind of shit in their garage, and it was so funny to me. It's just like, why would you, why you're working on vehicles? All right. A reminder that the piano in the Haunted Manor is not to be used for casual playing. It's wired up to the walls. If you're not Haunted Manor staff, leave it alone. Okay. Here's a safe, an electronic keypad. I couldn't imagine. Tom B. Stone, the year Solina died. Oh, okay. Well, we should be able to go. I actually think that's the one gravestone that got broke. So, and it is the year that she died. Hopefully this won't be too complicated. 1872, I'm hoping, because a lot of these puzzles, it's always like the second thing I think of, so maybe it would have said like, how many years was she alive? 1872, oh yes, we already read that, there we go. 100 872. Let's see. What do we get? It is oh yes, the crank handle. I know that we need that for a few things. And I got my gun all loaded up. I already searched the trash can. And somebody's banging on this door, so we better operate the lever and open her. I know we haven't yet explored that room back there, but we'll do it here in just a second. So this is the other side, and Julie comes in, the character from outside who we talked to about, she was stuck. Went through the crypt. There was this tombstone puzzle, a shotgun, ticking clock, and Julie says, I didn't ask for your life story. Very funny. All right, whatever. But she's just kidding. She's not actually so terse, short. So she's going to start doing some quote-unquote work. We can talk to her now. She's got the message bubble over her head. What are you doing? Yeah, I think this is the best spot. The best spot for what? So she thinks that he'll use this elevator here, which is something I was going to cover here in just a minute. Are you talking about Edward Crow? Yeah, so she thinks Edward Crow uses this elevator. Hey, would you help me out with something? Sure, why not? I need to clear off these tables and then lay out some documents. Okay, 10-4. It won't take a minute. Yeah, I guess. So she just asks us to help clean. That's not too hard. Okay, for the attention of Edward Crow. That'll do it. Thanks for the help. Okay, so we'll talk to her in just a second. There's a newspaper first from the Atlanta Globe in 1988, an incident at a local theme park. So parents Luke and Patricia Marshall decided to take their daughter Elaine to a local theme park. I feel like we've already heard of Elaine. I can't remember. So they took her to Crow Country. The Marshall family were walking through the haunted Hilltop, so this area, when Elaine became separated from her parents. A half hour later, Elaine reappeared. She was visibly upset, had a patch of blood on the front of her shirt. Ooh. It seems Elaine had wandered into a restricted section of the park and encountered something or someone very dangerous. Atlanta Central Radio got a direct quote from Elaine herself, the little girl, speaking from her ward at Westview Hospital. There was a man in a cage. Now, how eerie is that? Yeah, you'd probably have the SWAT team banging on your door. So here's a photo of the little girl. That's kind of nice. Weird that they got a photo of her at the amusement park, but maybe that was her parents. You never know. And a medical report for Elaine Marshall. Date of birth, 1973, so she would be 17 now, I think. Is it? It's 1990, isn't it? I've lost track already. Wound across the stomach and chest, not healing due to a bacterial infection. Attempts to identify the nature of the bacteria are still ongoing. So across the stomach and chest, gotcha. Attacked by a wild animal is the suspected cause of injury. Ongoing treatment for the bacterial infection. Patient also complains of ongoing headaches and queasiness. Further treatment pending legal agreement between Marshall family and a third-party financier. Dr. Margaret Fielding. Okay, not important, I guess, who she is, other than the fact that she's a nurse or a doctor. Julie Barron, so that's the lady behind this locally feared lawsuit attorney. Locally feared. I don't know that that's a prestigious title, but I guess if you're a lawyer, maybe. Okay, Julie, that takes care of that. Hopefully he'll see it. True. While I'm here, I'm going to take a look in the cell. So the cell that probably that little girl saw. Did you go in? I didn't know. Let's see, probably for the best. Well, I'll catch you later. Stay out of trouble, all right? And once again, I just have a habit. It's the same way in all these games. I just want to check and make sure my gun's loaded. And we'll go into that cell she was talking about. I guess we could also pop that open. And is this another notebook? Oh, another Tolman's records. Boss and I have the storeroom converted into a holding cell. Pike isn't happy about it. He says we can't legally hold people here, even if they committed a crime. I tell him it's not for criminals. Yeah, true. Probably for the monsters. Boss brings the guest up here, locks it in the cell. He wants to run some tests. I think it's a bad idea to bring a guest up to the surface. Double true. So they've got the guests seem to be coming from down up, or at least that's, they're bringing them up here. And as soon as they do, he's proven right. A little girl was attacked by one of those guests. So they're calling it. So we've got the story on that side of things. It sort of seems. I think we go to kind of try the cell, but it's locked. It can be unlocked with a switch under that floor panel. So kind of interesting here. I don't think this character here, I don't mean to point the gun at her, is not the person who tells us that. We just kind of naturally know that, which is extremely odd. Okay, well, here we are. The incident that closed down Crow country. It happened right here. I think I've been calling it county. Shit. Did you notice it's been deep cleaned? Oh, okay. Yeah. So with like bleach and shit. That in and of itself is a form of evidence. You mean the fact that they had this room cleaned is proof that something happened? Yeah, probably. I do think that in actual proceedings like that, the jury is supposed to like take that as like in this specific instance where they clear the evidence, juries are supposed to take that like as they hid something really fucking bad. In so many words, that's, I'm just a guy who plays video games and I don't really pretend to be anything but I do actually listen to this guy who talks about that kind of stuff. So this smells like bleach. So obviously they just clean this shit. We got a large med kit here. What the hell is that? That's a urinal? Oh, gross. All right. Let's go talk to this lady. I saw she had more to talk about. I don't think we can't loot those. So it's okay. You don't need to stay. I'm sure you have places to be. Right. You're looking for Edward Crow, aren't you? Do you know where he is? I want to get into his office. It's in the northeast corner of the park. Sounds like you'll have to pass through the haunted manor. So that's the place we were going to go next anyway. Once you're inside, look for a way to pass through the back wall. All right, fair enough. Got the gun. Ooh, didn't have the gun loaded that time. We are doing good. I should bother to save, if for nothing else other than to show the dialogue once we are near this fire. Staring into the flames, I feel something. It's a curious mixture of hope and dread. Maybe everything will be okay, and maybe it won't. Fair enough. That's a good vibe for both this game as a whole and the story of this game. It's like, maybe things will be okay, maybe they won't. I guess, there's comfort in fire, but there's like a very great uncomfort in in insecurity. I don't know, but that's not really telling you anything you don't already know. I would like to get this guy near, yes, that barrel, and then we'll destroy that. I see I also have a little creature here beside me. I don't mind kind of killing these monsters. It is kind of interesting that monsters will spawn in different degrees depending on your progress through the game, which is also mirrored through the time of day. So like the time of day will change as we kind of play through this game too, which is really cool. Probably take the whole clip, probably take a little more. Okay, he's dead. Very nice. Just trying to clear this place out. I couldn't imagine we would like travel too much through here, but if I have to travel any more through here, I would like it to be a very clean journey. All right, so here we are in the maze mansion. We've got a ghost here, this is a very, very cool holograph effect. I assume it's a holograph effect. I hear a phone ringing, but I'm having a very hard time telling where it is exactly. Oh, here it is on the wall. Okay, it's ringing. Hello? You came back. Who is this? I'll admit, I'm glad to see you're up and about. I think you have the wrong person, or maybe this is like part of the gimmick of this place. Oh, the tenacity of youth. Okay, and he hung up on me. I kind of figured that was like sort of part of the, park or whatever. Okay, we got handgun ammo, and this is a Harmony will fade, F-A-D-E. We'll hold off on that for a minute. And a window, it's just a picture though. It hasn't rained in a little while actually. Okay. Bookcase. What's this book about? History's Deadliest Poisons. So it said be careful with the bookcases. So History's Deadliest Poisons. If I pull this, it will probably poison us. I'm going to actually just go ahead and show that off. Oh, it's not moving. Okay, so pull it out and we get poisoned. That's fine. I just kind of wanted to show that off. We'll just go ahead and antidote ourselves. Not a big deal. So what is this about? History's Deadliest Poisons. I think these are randomly generated, by the way. The pulling of the pin. That is probably look at the name. By G Nade. I was about to say probably a fucking grenade by G Nade. Are they all puns like that? OT Plagueis. Yeah, very, very fucking cute. I didn't realize that when I played before. Inconsequential by Anonymous. So probably nothing, I would guess. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, nothing happened. Very cool. Okay, tall wooden crates can be broken, and there was some thunder there. I think if we go to look at this, it's a vampire sleeping in a coffin, and we look at it. He's not real, obviously, but when we go to walk away, oh, very eerie. Let's see, we've got a clock here as well. There's a hole in the middle of the clock face. I really don't. Can we use a crank handle? Yeah, we can, but I don't know what time it's asking for just yet. 3:45. We'll hold off on that for now. The clocks need regular winding, but please don't attempt it without the correct tool. Well, we've got the tool, but I just don't really have the know-how. A fragile globe. So many places I never visited. I guess there's nothing to really do there. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Cage, a song in CAG. So, as you might guess, we've got the piano over here. Kind of interesting that they actually know, or this girl seems to know what the letters of the piano are. So that should open. Yes, this thing in the wall here. It's a mushroom, little mushroom boy. I use my mushroom magic to grant you a wish. Tell me, what is it that you wish? And we don't really have an idea. So he says, oh, you want me to improve the range of your flamethrower? To each their own, I guess. We can't get the wish right now, so I'll apparently have to come back here. We can't get it because we obviously don't have a flamethrower yet. What is this thing here? Adramelic, the Undying, blamed for many deaths between 10:20 and 11:15. Very cute. Okay, 10:20 and 11:15. Okay, 10. Are we doing this right? Yeah, 10:20 and 11. This was a puzzle I didn't get the first time that I played. I had no idea you could even really do this. So, okay, so that's been set, and there is a large gemstone here. Kind of looks like an egg. Give you a hint for what we're going to use it for. Let's also open this here. Fade. F-A-D-E. See, play it. F-A-D-E. Okay. It's also cool because, you know, you get supplies from each of these paintings and stuff. So, and we've got one more, as you might guess. It is D-E-A-D, dead. All right, one more. D-E-A-D. Cool. All right, making sure I got the gun loaded because as always, you know, we might have trouble on the other side of this door. You never know. So we got similar walls to something, a room that we saw before. I'm trying to maybe get this guy's attention. No better way, I suppose, than shooting at him. Trying to get an aim on his head, but I'm not too concerned with like getting it precise. We've got plenty of ammunition here. And if I ever run low on it, I could probably go out to my vehicle's trunk, or I could, you know, interact with the vending machines. I assume there's stuff to loot in these lockers. Watch out for small explosives laying on the ground that are rigged to blow up when touched. Keep a keen eye. Some of them look fairly similar to other items you might want to pick up. Does that mean, like, not that glass bottle? I can't remember what all the... Whoa, that didn't sound good at all. It's a door. D. Pike, Park Operations. It is not locked. Okay, well, we'll go in here. Yeah, very, very unfortunate. I probably don't have to tell you what happened in here. Oh, shit, he's dead. I guess he shot himself. Well, Mara will tell you for you. Should I call the police? There's a handgun lying next to him. I better not touch it. Yeah, true. You will probably end up incriminating yourself. Lots of stuff around. A bottle containing an antidote. A desk of some sort. The following doors are now locked electronically. The dungeon, Mermaid, Cyclops, Wolf, Serpent, Crypt, Ophelia. They can only be opened via the dungeon's computer terminal. So all those doors are locked electronically. It's well organized. We can read a file. Edwards pulled half of all the funding for Cosmic Future, so he seemed to drop the ball on Cosmic Future. He said it was just a temporary delay. Something seriously wrong with Edward Crow, the character. I asked Tolman about it, but he gave me the silent treatment, so whatever it is, they're in on it together. I tried to spy on Edward and Tolman. It sounded like they were trying to talk to someone, a third person in the room who wasn't talking back. So they were talking to someone that wasn't talking back. We got a TV here with some... Wait, there's a videotape already in it? Oh, okay, cool. I guess we'll play it. Okay, this is Pike. A message for Edward Crow from Douglas Pike. Edward, we've been friends for... Wow, that's a long time. 30 years to be somebody's friend. I'm not even 30 years old yet. You entrusted me with the running of your theme park, a task I have relished. So he's good. He likes that, right? You have always shown me kindness and always paid me well for my work. Very nice. However, I can no longer remain silent. Your crimes have not gone unnoticed, nor will your sins go unpunished. As for Elaine Marshall, the girl who got injured, I hope she never forgives us. Damn, that's very upsetting. I understand why Pike is upset, I guess, but I don't know. I'm surprised that he went as far as to kill himself. We'll turn the TV off. I guess it kind of makes sense. If this is Pike, there's like a little girl there. So he's probably a family man himself, but still to like, I don't know, a box of handgun ammo. Might as well loot this place and try and get through here as quick as we can. Crow Country is a model of the theme park. Looks like there are 4 main areas and a few smaller sections around. One more note to read and we'll get out of here. Edward had his office door electrified with high voltage, turned off all the mains power, but the door was still electrified, so he must have hooked it up to a generator somewhere in the underground level. Okay, we'll keep that in mind, I guess. So we can't interact with his office door whenever we find it. Smells strongly of bleach. I wonder what they were trying to clean up. Okay, let's just pop this, and I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of that trap too, because I would like to look at that locker while I'm here. We're on the other side of this iron door from earlier, and we knocked that open. It looks empty. Yep, I guess we could open this lever. I felt like there was something to closing that though. Can't remember now. So some kind of a diagram. So crank into a thing, and then a chain into a thing, and gasoline into a thing. All right. Seems like we've already done some of this. The gasoline into the thing at least. All right, what do we have here? Another kind of stuck locker. I doubt that they're... Oh, it won't even open. Okay, so we don't even have to worry about that then. Nothing in that box. Wow, maybe we're too flush with supplies. Maintenance staff. There's a button behind a panel on the back of the wooden crow house. You can use it to access the controls for the big animatronic crow. So that big thing we saw at the beginning of the game. What do we got here? Tolman's records. More Tolman's records. Alarm triggered at 2:15. 2 more guests appeared in the pool room. We have proof they came out of the pool. So that pool we probably saw in that pool room is where they are at least coming out up here. Worse than the first. Broken, wrong shape, falling apart. There's a right shape, but I have no other words for them. Boss said we wouldn't be able to move them like we did with the first guest. He spent 23 minutes trying to talk to them. Then he shot them both. Damn. That's, I don't know. It's kind of eerie, this game, and most things about it. There's a woman standing in the corner. I'll talk to her in due time. Guess we got my gun loaded. What is this? Crow moved the electric battery charger to the southeast underground level. Okay, so it's underground. The thing that is like, you know, this door is powering. I guess we can talk to this lady. Are you all right, ma'am? And she's like, oh, my head. So she threw up. Maybe she's infected. I know nausea apparently is one of the symptoms. Hey, it's all right. Don't worry about it. Can I ask, did something happen to you? It only grazed me. I thought I'd be fine. So, yeah, she probably was infected. Her head's pounding. Her stomach's... Okay. So, yes, she was attacked. I have something that might make you feel better, at least for a little while. I guess we could give her an antidote. Maybe that's it. Maybe she's poisoned. Regardless, any one of those 3 healings would probably help. Okay, so she does feel better. That's good. Very pretty blonde lady. What's your name? We tell her it's Mara. Thanks, Mara. She says she's Natalie Crow. So this is the daughter that reported her dad missing. What are you doing here, Mara? I'm actually looking for your father, Edward Crow. What on earth do you want with him? You filed a missing persons report, didn't you? Oh, okay. So we are who they sent. Agent Mara Forrest. She says, but you're so... And she's like, what? So we are something that kind of... bothers her. What about the man I spoke to on the phone, Detective Harrison something? Harrison James, he couldn't make it. Problem with his car. Oh, so they sent us instead. Okay, we got more to talk about. This is your father's office? Yeah, but he's not in there. Okay, he's been out for hours, and I haven't heard a sound. Be that as it may, I'd like to take a look inside. Do you know how to get in? Yeah, she also probably realizes that it's electrified. God, what a horrifying... Like, could you imagine already reaching for that doorknob and then you notice that it's electrified? Oh, God. We also need a gold key anyway. So, a couple of things will have to fall into place before we can go in there. It wasn't electrified the last time she was there. He must have recently installed it. And I think that's all we have to say to this lady. Is this another map? Oh, very cool. Eastern Utility Corridors. Let's take a look at that. So that's probably where we are now, is the Eastern Utility Corridors. Got my gun loaded. I guess we could blow that open. Another big heal. So that's nice. And I'm not sure where this is even leading us, but I know it's the only place we haven't really been yet over here, so might as well continue forward. Oh, okay, so this kind of looks like a stage, like a little play area. There's a button here. I wonder if this is... It's It's not working. Okay. Curtain has to be fully raised first. Okay, fair enough. We will, I guess, raise the curtain. What is it kind of waiting on? It's got like this very eerie... I see like obviously like a monster out there, sort of. But I don't think he's going to jump us or anything, at least not right now. Let's see. It's a fairy. She's facing the other way. Okay, so we should probably talk to her from the front if we're going to talk to her. And another note on the wall. Can someone from maintenance please varnish the Ocean Kingdom storage room door or replace it? It's made from really old wood and it's starting to crumble. It's not exactly fire safe. So that's that door that the fire marshal was bitching about earlier. So it's not fire safe. We'll have to keep that in mind. I guess we could also just go down. Oh, okay, so this is like to lower us down. And I saw that there's a monster there, so I'm kind of... I don't even know if this can wake up. It kind of looks like something that would be trouble. And if it's not trouble... Also, our light got turned off between A and B. Yeah, there's definitely one that's moving there, so I'll go ahead and tag him. Maybe even a couple of times. I know we're not dealing much damage, but... okay, he's dead. Cool. And I see another one over here. Maybe I'll just grenade him. I think that's a okay trade. Ooh, and it also broke that thing there. Shame we haven't ran into a flamethrower yet. I see we've gotten a fair bit of gasoline around. Nothing on the walls to grab. I, of course, also know that there is a phone ringing. I guess we'll let it ring for just a second while I kind of loot. Already searched that, I guess. Nothing to read on the walls, it doesn't seem. We will pop that open. It's empty. Okay, what do we got? Hello. Listen, so they're talking to us once again. So this is no fluke. I had no idea what the roots were for. How could I have known? And we're like, what the hell are you talking about? There are 7 roots in total, and I cut them down, cut them open, and then what? All but one. We left one intact for posterity, we thought. What a farce. I guess if you say so. The things you say to me are very odd, man. I noticed the 7 Seas mermaids use the same kind of battery as the giant crow. Not a great idea. Those kinds of batteries aren't waterproof. Okay, so these like little mermaid type deals apparently have some kind of battery in them. That's the same as the giant crow that we saw earlier, which is fine. I think it's cool that the water drops on her and then it causes her legs to kick. So it's obviously part of like, you know, whatever they have going on here. There's a tank. Nothing we can use here right now. And is that... No, that's the... Oh, this door is blocked. That note there, I was wondering if that was the... If we had already read that. Yes, that's the note about saying that the batteries are the same. Okay. And we get let out to here. I also kind of like it because a lot of times I think she has a beret on whenever it's just her hair. Oh, boy. Okay. Let me get kind of wrapped around here real quick. Let's see, he ate up quite a bit of bullets, and he's kind of quick when we're near him. And is that it, I guess? I see we're also injured as well. Whoa, he blew up. Okay, let's get healed up. I see we're pretty injured. Let me just go ahead and use a full med kit. All right, and I think we already looted those. Yeah, that's right. We got our gun loaded up. Now, what else was I was just thinking something that we needed to do. We were already in the fairy place, and I think we're good there. Oh, this place is open now. I guess we could go in here, huh? Ooh, there's a chest we could break. I don't know why I'm calling it chest, crate, whatever. Velvet rope barrier. It's blocking the way, although I could easily move it. This is obviously poking fun at a lot of PlayStation 1 games where you couldn't get past a red velvet barrier like that. You'd have to go through some convoluted bullshit. Okay, handgun ammo. We also see a man here. I know he kind of looks dangerous, but don't worry, he's not too bad. Okay, by decree of His Royal Highness, the monarch of many mushrooms, the court finds the following to be deadly and dangerous: the death cap, destroying angels, and deadly dappering. So the names of mushrooms I happen to notice. What is this on the other side? The court finds the following to be innocent and harmless: blusher, moral, and shiitake. Fair enough, those are good kinds of mushrooms. He's got a button on his head. I invited Lentinula Otis. Wow. We'll just skip that. Alas, I find myself dining alone. He invited somebody and they didn't show up. I'm afraid the shiitake will be thrown to the pigs. Okay, so if I'm remembering right, basically there are 6 plates and you're supposed to be able to discern which one's which and all this shit. We're gonna do this in kind of an odd way. Definitely not the way you're supposed to do it. I'm literally just gonna eat all 6, and it will make you poisoned. That's all it'll do. If I'm remembering right, I really don't want to just up and die, but that's fine. It can't like poison you twice, give you like deep poison or anything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and oh, I'm dead. Fuck, I ate my own words. Okay, we will be back in a minute, I guess. Well, I don't know if you've ever seen anybody learn their lesson in real time before, but if you haven't, there it is. I guess I'll just eat these one at a time, huh? And I'll use antidotes and heals as necessary. So we are poisoned. If I heal, whoa, we're critical. No wonder I almost died. There we go, we're in fine condition now. Again, 3 poison, 3 good ones, and I think you just eat the good ones, but like I said, I'm going to kind of just brute force this a little bit. We got the supplies. You know, I've been doing all right with the supplies so far. We're injured. We didn't even get a poison off that. Very interesting. Okay, and the renowned. I feel ill. I really shouldn't eat anymore. Yeah, I doubt you feel great. We'll just go ahead and eat the last one. Oh, it's got like a little poison effect on it. It kind of looks like a little bit. I don't know. I guess I never really looked that close. Anyway, we're full healed, and we can talk to the Mushroom King. There's a button on his head. Thank you for dining with me. I open myself up to you fully. Okay, and under him, he's got another little mushroom guy. I'm a little mushroom boy. I'll use my mushroom magic to grant you a wish. What's it that you wish? You want me to improve the power of your handgun? To each their own, I guess. Yes, please. Please upgrade my handgun. 9mm handgun. 10-4. We got our gun loaded. How many bullets we got? I got a little bit of different random... I'm just going to collect these notes real quick. Wait, what the hell does that say? Shouldn't have to say this, but for your safety, please do not eat any of the mushrooms. Okay. I got kind of some different equipment drops, so I think I actually have more grenades than I did before. We got 2 grenades. So we already looked in there. That's the theater. That there's a save area if I were to need it. I don't think I need it right this second, and that's to the new place they were building, but there's no like real supplies there. Ooh, you know where we could go? We could go to the Swan place. Ooh, here's another one of these monsters. I'll try and bait him over here. By the explosive. Come on, just a little bit closer. Yeah, because these guys are extremely durable. Well, not that durable, I guess. And then inside, or up here is where we had the little egg shaped deal or whatever. Okay, put something in its mouth. We'll put the gemstone in there. Perfect. And then we can turn the wheel and accelerate at the same time. So I don't think you can like get stuck or anything here. I don't know. I'm trying to think, but like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that you pretty well just, well, hold up. What is that? That's got a number on the side of it. I thought it might be loot on top of it. I know we've got the chain obviously on this swan here. And it's parked over here, and we can take that chain off. Very nice. We've seen that chain as part of a few puzzles and notes and stuff, and it's broke, so now we can't mess with it at all. See one of these little goops there. Oh, and there's shotgun shells here hidden. Perfect. Now, dude, when we eventually get the shotgun in 100 years, I don't even remember where you get it. When we eventually get the shotgun, dude, we're going to be strapped. We got plenty of ammunition for it. This is another area we'll kind of go through a little bit, I think, so I'm going to bother to clean it up a little bit. So we got the chain, which I think merits us going through this here, especially now that we have the crank as well. We can use the crank in a few places. Okay, so we can... No, that's just a weapon. We don't have to do anything with that yet. We can... No, not. I didn't necessarily mean to turn the wheel, but that's fine. Ooh, there's meat in the corner. I'm probably going to have to blow that up. Or kill it, I guess. Okay, so that's locked into place. Yep, just what I thought. What? And he's dead. Very nice. Sorry, it was just looked weird in that darkness. But like my light feels a little too bright. I guess we'll put a handle there. I'm not sure. We'll turn the crank. Ew, it's putting like water in there. Okay. And then I guess we can crank this up. I don't remember what this is, but I remember it like moves obviously, so it's something. And then that's like, what, a mask? Oh, okay, okay. It's a solid resin. There's something inside of it. Okay, so the resin kind of like what some tables are made out of and stuff. And we burn it away with this machine that we put the gasoline in earlier. It's been melted away. Now, I kind of recognize where the mask goes. We saw another place with a mask that said that we could like take it out of there earlier. I don't really understand what the point of what I just, like, what the kind of overarching point of what I just did there was. I understand we got the mask, but shit, that was a poison trap. Okay, fair enough. You got me good. I'll heal myself. All of a sudden we're not doing as well on that. Who's this guy? He looks a little forward. A police officer, obviously. Excuse me, miss, you really shouldn't be wandering around here. And we say, why not? It's not safe. Would you like me to escort you out? Are you a police officer? Police Detective Harrison James. That's, the character who was assigned this case. I was supposed to be here hours ago, but some kid broke into my car this morning. Little punk slashed my tires, too. Oh, damn. They look okay to me, we say about the bike. No, they slashed my car tires. I had to borrow this bike because I couldn't use my car. Oh, right, duh. Okay, he's got a lot to say, apparently. I didn't catch your name. All right, I'm Mara. Okay, so that's your car out front, the 85 Fiesta? Oh, okay. It's interesting that you've got your own car, I guess. I met your boyfriend. He said he was waiting for you. Oh my god, he's not my... Never mind, it doesn't matter. That guy that we saved earlier. And we're blushing, of course, because of the misunderstanding. Okay, maybe you could help me. I was supposed to meet with a woman, a Natalie Crow. You haven't seen her around, have you? And as far as I know, she's early 20s, blonde hair. So we might as well tell him. I couldn't see the harm in telling him. She was in the staff hallway outside Edward Crow's office, and you should have a straight shot there because I did most of the bullshit puzzles already. I need to go find Miss Crow, but I'm going to ask you to go back to your car, okay? It's not safe here. You need to go home. We'll see. Sure, I was on my way out, more or less. Glad to hear it. All right, we're done here with this Detective Harrison or Officer Harrison or whatever. And we say, yeah, I didn't know he was going to show up, and I think it's pretty evident now, obviously, that we are the one who slash those tires. I hear crowing, but I don't think there's anything. I don't remember. I don't think there's anything we have to do here, right now. Now, I see another gas trap there. I've already expended one antidote on it, so on a gas trap. Now, I was coming back here for something very... oh, yes, the... where these masks are, that's right, to go into Witchwood. Now, I also just remembered that this is a fairly deadly area. I guess we technically have the supplies to... deal with it or whatever. This isn't an area that I'm too partial to, but it also isn't that bad. So there's one of the chandelier traps they were talking about. We'll get rid of that very quickly. I believe that there are these pillars that block our way, and we can get them out of our way by kicking them. Okay, so that lowers the eyes. Gotcha. I guess, gotcha. Which means that we can now go into this inner part here. Oh, okay, and there's a bandage here. Gotcha. I'm trying to get as many of the supplies as I can, I guess. I need to get the one that looks like a pentagram. Okay, perfect. So the pentagrams drop, the eyes raised. There's another one that we could kick. What? Okay, so that's gonna to open up the 3 swirls. We got shotgun ammo here now. Can I hit it again and it'll turn into an eye? Aha, very nice. Cool. Continuing on forward now. I kind of like this area out here a little. Like, I like the look of it, I guess I should say. I'm not too partial to the puzzle, but the look is very nice. Okay, and we kick this. At least this is easy. It could have given us a hard puzzle, I guess. I see another thing we could kick here, but is there really a point to it? I guess we might as well. I see a supply on the other side of it. Ooh, a grenade. That'll be very nice. Okay. And I think there's also a secret that we can collect here in the maze, but I don't fully remember. Okay, so that's a pentagram, and I need the swirly to be up. Nice, 3 swirls, and that'll lead us around the outer edge here. I see another chandelier trap coming. We'll just go ahead and break that down. Now we need the star, it looks like. Or not the star, the pentagram, I suppose. I couldn't imagine a kid doing this, getting stuck here in the the maze. But I guess it makes sense why that little girl got so fucking lost. Oh my god, this place is like the easiest place to get lost in, I think. Luckily, we haven't really experienced that much yet ourselves, but, this isn't... If you are a theme park creator, I don't know that this is the way to go. Okay, so now we gotta just hit that star. Perfect. And then... What? I don't even remember what we're doing here. This is a witch's cauldron. We can reach in. It smells really bad. It's weirdly warm. Reach further. Yuck. I feel something at the bottom. Oh, it's a trident. Cool. So I remember somebody needing that earlier. And also it's very dark around here now. I'm not too worried because I've got plenty of grenades. I got an okay amount of bullets. I'm going to bother to kind of look around here too while I'm kind of out and about, based on the again, I think there's a secret out here, and I would like to get this done kind of while I'm out here. So we blasted them quite a bit. Yeah, we might as well heal. Perfect. Reload. We got 7 bullets. I think the next trouble I should use a grenade. Just kind of looking around. I just can't justify using a grenade for these little guys. Okay, we've almost worked our way clear around, which has been a humongous waste of supplies if it turns out that there's not a secret, and an even bigger waste of supplies than that. Let me just toss a grenade. Maybe, yeah, there he is. Perfect. That should kill him. Okay. Is that not... Oh, very nice. It's back to not being as scary anymore. But now the maze has been completely open. We might as well just kind of look around. I guess there's really no point in even participating in finding the little supplies here. Ooh, magnum ammo. Okay, perfect. So that is the secret, which is because it also... The keys that we've been using sort of to open parts of this maze, it also depressed the keys. So, alright, we can leave. We got 4 out of 15 secrets, and I've been kind of pocketing some of the secrets, I think, not doing them, I could probably run around and get the secrets, but I've been trying my best to do them in kind of a half decent order. Shit. Okay, what if I get, I think I could get that guy stuck in the trap, right? What if I just kind of get a little bit like that? Oh, he didn't even trigger the trap. That's not good, because I really, really don't have the ammo for this. Okay, I got grenades, right? Okay, I do have 1 grenade. What if I just give it a little toss? And that is nowhere near that guy. That's fine. Here's what I think I'm going to do. We will shoot that, okay? And then we're going to shoot this guy twice. And I wanted to show my car back off because there's dialogue back with that guy if we come back and revisit him. So we're going to do that. I wish I had a bullet. That way I could set off that explosive barrel. But I guess we'll do that whenever I come back. Wow, holy moly. There's a lot of trouble around. Yeah, but at least there's some handgun ammo. I want to kind of bait these guys back over to... Yeah, this guy especially. Back over to the red barrel. Okay, I don't think he's not going to be able to move that fast, so I could just get rid of this guy at least to make that less hectic. And we got a full heal off there. We got half of the key items already, which is kind of surprising to me. I didn't really think that we were that far through this game, but apparently we are. Okay, and kaboom. So that surely did hurt him, just did not kill him. There we go. Same way as it worked the last time. I just shot him 1 time. Alright, so the phone here once again. The first guest emerged from the pool 2 years ago. Okay, so in 1988. I've been thinking it must have been on purpose, the timing, 2 years ago. 1988, it must have been some sort of intersection, a critical pivoting point, if you will. Late enough that we've developed the necessary infrastructure. Early enough that early enough so as not to be too late, I suppose. So the guests arrived at a very specific time. Now, wasn't there... Yeah, there's a panel on the back here. And I think we can hit the button. Ooh, nice. And it gives us 2 more things to interact with. Crow walking sequence. Yeah, nothing happened. Okay, so it's out of power. I think if we hit this, it'll turn the crow around. And we can kind of see that there is a... empty slot on the back for the battery that we'll probably get from the mermaid, if you remember. Yeah, I did say I want to go look back at my car. Might as well. I'll go ahead and clear us out a little path since we're going to be traveling through here a little bit. I'm surprised I didn't bother to look at these rooms whenever we first came through. This is a bronze keyhole, which we obviously have the key for. Good, no better time than the present, I guess, to loot these areas. All right, I got well, I don't really have any bullets, but that's fine. Let's break open this little bottle, and I can start cracking open some of these chests too. It's going to be a smorgasbord of handgun ammo now. So Tolman the Mole, you can kind of see, not very great, the looks of these people, like what they look like. There's Edward Crow, the Trailblazer. We're kind of getting to know some of these people a little bit. This is the security director, I believe. I can't remember his name. Douglas Pike, the builder. Oh, he was the builder, not the security guy. Natalie Crow, Autumn's child. Natalie Crow being Mr. Crow's daughter. A sign, Orion's Odyssey, our grandest steam engine, elegantly combining all four styles. So probably some family history here with trains, I guess. Wow, there's a whole hell of a lot of ammo in here. I should have came through here first. I think these are just notes about the trains. I think they're related to a secret, but I'm gonna evidently, or I guess obviously have to do that later. What's this over here? Collection of video game tips. So this is a safe area. I guess I didn't even visit here. There's a fire on the wall. What the fuck? And a grenade here, I guess. A note. Computer system is both the railway room and the dungeon now need the security disk. So we're looking for a security disk for these computers around. Okay, access denied. Fair enough. What is this? There's no reason you have to defeat enemies, but if you leave them, you may have a harder time traveling around later on. Yeah, so enemies will kind of respawn, despawn. Well, not despawn, I guess. You can kill them, they'll respawn and stuff. The intruder is contained in the lab. Boss is calling him the guest. I told him that was in poor taste, but it stuck. Offered him food and water. He took no notice of either. I can't begin to describe what's wrong with him. Boss doesn't want to call an ambulance. Suggested we shut down all root excavation. Boss says we can't shut down just yet. I have a bad feeling. I think we're making things worse. Okay, then we can go ahead and save real quick. A mixture of hope and dread. Okay, we'll save real quick. 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. My voice was going out. I had to take a little break. I think we're good in this room, really. I know that there's some parts of this early park that I haven't yet explored, very well or whatever, but that's fine. We'll do that now, I suppose. So here's a restroom. I kind of remember there being a secret in here. I definitely don't remember the chandelier being here, but that's probably a symptom of, some of the, as I mentioned before, we got enemies that spawn over time. Or spawn over our progress through the game. We also have traps. Vending machines and trash cans can provide you with supplies if you're running low. You can also get handgun ammo from the trunk of your car, so worst comes to worst, you could always do that. So, covered in blood. Yuck. Okay, this bathroom's fucking disgusting, dude. Beyond Magazine, August 1989. Strange sighting at abandoned theme park. So Arthur Mole sent in a Polaroid he took while exploring the abandoned amusement park Crow Country. If you remember the Polaroid, this is it. Wow, it looks like nothing. Wow, sorry, I got a little drink on my break and rested my voice and stuff. I feel a lot better now, but there's something in here, but I can't get at it. It's blocked by a pile of old bones. Should we break it with the trident? No. Okay. I think we have to get acid. Now, nothing here, a toilet. I don't need to go right now, thankfully. Yeah, no kidding. It's kind of gross. Oh, I'm going to turn this off. It's kind of gross, but I would much rather piss in the sinks here. Well, I guess the urinals are fine since I'm a dude. But for a lady, well, I don't know. I don't like thinking about that kind of shit. Okay, so what do we got here? This, I believe, is locked. It's the gift shop. It is locked from the other side. Okay, we'll have to think about how to get in there. Oh, shit. Look, yeah, that's another trap. But I think it's a poison trap. Yeah, well, it's broke now, so... continuing our way back out to the car. I knew I was coming this way for a reason. Okay, we've got this guy here. We can ask how he's doing. He's doing all right. You can be honest. Your leg hurts pretty bad, right? Yeah, it's throbbing, feels weird, and you have a headache, right? Makes you kind of queasy. He says, how do you know? So, we're probably like feeling similar effects as him since we've been attacked a few times. Not the exact same one, but still, meaning the exact same creature that attacked him. Do I need to go to a hospital? We're like, just sit tight, all right? You'll be safe in the car. Fair enough. I don't think that we can pick up bullets. We're kind of too bullet flush right now, but we might as well just try. Yeah, we have enough. I'd be remiss if I didn't give it a shot. Silver keyhole. I'm pretty sure we don't have any silver keys. Just wanted to check my inventory there to be sure. Yeah, so I at least wanted to show that you could talk to that guy. I think he has like maybe unique dialogue one more time, but I have no idea what triggers anything like that. So, whoa, easy, fellas. And that trap is still there. I wasn't able to get that guy to trigger it as another silver keyhole. So whenever we find that silver keyhole, we're in business. That's to the back out to that haunted hilltops, and this is where we can use the crank. Okay, and we'll hold it so that it'll open. I imagine that this is probably a little bit more stressful if you're trying to avoid enemies, like all those enemies that were out here before, while you have the crank. I hear the crows cawing, but I didn't remember it being kind of so solemn. Anyway, we got our crank back. Can we read this? No. Oh, there's shotgun shells here. And that's what we get for trying to interact with the environment, but I cannot carry any more shotgun shells. How many do we have, out of curiosity? 16. So I should probably go a little buck wild on the... Whoops. Whoa. A little buck wild on the shotgun whenever I eventually find it. Okay, we didn't get injured there. I just wanted to check my inventory there, or my status. I kind of like the idea of this a lot. This seems cool. It also just kind of seems useless just to have fish on poles kind of spinning. Another apple core. Whoa, and that's another trap. Okay, good thing we got a fair few bullets in our pistol. So storage, staff only. This is the door that didn't seem to be fire safe. So if we run into anything that can start a fire, we know where we can make use of it. We got another crow there. What are you doing inside, crow? A trap, obviously, to our right. I didn't bother pointing out. Sorry, we're closed. And it's locked from the other side. Gotcha. And this is Nemo's Adventure is accessed by a 15-foot vertical ladder. Do not attempt to use the ladder if somebody's... Oh, just a bunch of random shit. Been on a submarine before. Actually kind of cool. Not one that was active. I don't want to give that idea. But I was at a museum where they had a neighboring submarine exhibit. Or not a submarine exhibit. You could go down into the submarine. It was, what do they call it? Shored. It was kind of cool. Didn't look anything like this one, but that's fine. This is a novelty. So this is another safe room. That's a collection of video game tips, a large med kit. This has the number 21 on top of it. I remember 4 sharks and something. Personal effects of Captain Nemo. And what is this? Octopus. So if we got 4 sharks, that puts me at 24. Oh, and then -3. So 4 sharks and a dolphin. Because we're going to, I think, use this kind of... Yeah, the plastic gun isn't working. Okay, so we'll have to use our real gun. So 4 sharks and a dolphin, right? Let me make sure I got that right. 4 sharks and a dolphin. Okay, we can manage that, I'm sure. We're aiming for 21, right? 1, 2, 3. And I also think we can like read about it on the television here. Great white shark grows up to 20 feet in length. So just some random fucking info about it. I did not know sharks can grow up to 5,000 pounds. Swim at speeds of 60 miles an hour. That's not overly impressive. Definitely faster than I can, but not a very fast swimmer. So that is the shark and then the dolphin. So at least we kind of got our answer from earlier, and our reward is the shotgun. I am very, very happy to use that as a 12-gauge shotgun. We'll load this bad mamma jamma up, and now we're ready to do some real damage. Handgun ammo, I guess we could read about... Is this the dolphin? Bought on those dolphins weigh an average of 660 pounds. Wow, they're no match for the shark, which grows up to like almost 10 times as big as them. They can jump a height of 20 feet in the air. Never seen a dolphin before, or a shark for that matter, in real life. Hey Ed, how's things? I got your shipment. The system's all set up and running. And the important part, I've lined up a major buyer for the gold. Had to put on a bit of a show when they visited the site, but I think I got away with it. Probably talking about this gold mine. Do you think anyone over on my end would be able to tell that the ore is not Brazilian? Like, they know if it was from Georgia? Maybe I'm overthinking it. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, and we got handgun ammo here. Might as well just try and build back up our handgun ammo. And the boiler is got a fire inside of it, so we can save. Very nice. I guess you can see the date that I'm playing the game. That's kind of interesting. I don't know. Let's leave the submarine though, and I've got my shotgun here now, so we can kind of go a little bit crazy on the shotgun shells, which I think is going to be fairly warranted, at least on these big motherfuckers. The little guys, of course, I'm just going to use the pistol. Wow, we have so many bullets for our weapons right now. I would like to run into maybe like a boss monster or something, because I think there are boss monsters. As a matter of fact, I think one of the bosses that we fought was the... if you remember back to that place where we saw the fake shotgun in the 4 gravestones or whatever, I think that's considered a boss. I'm gonna be in every room and I'm gonna fight every monster, so you don't have to worry that I'm gonna potentially miss out on a boss monster. I'm just not quite sure which ones are which, I guess. More shotgun shells. Holy moly, so many shotgun shells. I'm gonna blast this little creature, and it looks like there's a... Is that a oh, that's an antidote. I thought it was a missile. Pop these crates open. Looks like a lot of antidotes. Wow, I wonder if that's a little prelude telling me that I'm going to get poisoned here a lot. Okay, and some trash. Banana peel. What can you do? Okay, the acid bottle in the mermaid cage is pretty much empty. You could refill it from the acid tank, but I heard Crow moved it down to the underground level. Oh, okay, so there's some kind of acid tank on the underground level. And the one in the mermaid room is actually empty. Let's take the map here. I'm sure that does not look healthy, by the way, so we're not going to go down into that just yet. Might as well pop that open and I guess see if we got anything in the trash. Ooh, a grenade. Okay, we got 3 grenades. That's not so bad. Control room, staff only, golden keyhole. Definitely don't have a golden key. Definitely don't have a silver key even. Can we get someone to hook up the sprinklers in the theater to the main water supply? It's just hooked up to a water tank, but it's not airtight, so it'll eventually dry out. It's also finite, I would guess. So that's also locked. I did see on the other side of this room, though, this is the area we'll go forward through. Sunken treasure. This room, very dark. Very eerie. Oh, boy. There's a guy at the other corner of it who's just standing there looking at us. I'm just kind of looting here before I talk to him. I guess we could go ahead and talk to him. Weird guy says, "Who are you? Never seen you before. I'm Mara. Agent Mara Forrest." No shit. That's like a girl version of my name. What's your name? Mark? Marv. Okay, what's your last name? Marvin Trumbull. Mara Forrest and Marvin Trumbull. I guess kinda. Why are you here? Are you an employee? We ask. No, but I do work with Ed. We're business partners. So this is the guy, I think, who was in Brazil who was writing us letters, or writing Crow letters. I'm not Edward Crow. I'm not. Yeah, do you know where he is? We're asking about Edward Crow, or he's asking about Edward Crow. We were about to ask him the same thing. That's why I got so confused. He's gone and done it, hasn't he, says Marvin. And he's just kind of evasive and weird. Hey, so how old are you? Old enough, says Mara. What the hell does that even mean? Nice gun, by the way. What is that, a Browning, a Colt? Yeah, sure. Marvin, what kind of work do you do with Crow? I work overseas normally in Brazil, as an example. Just came back for a little visit. Not from a little visit. Only Crow's gone and disappeared. Great timing. Pretty sure he's around here somewhere. See, I wanted to use the northwest elevator, but Tolman's prowling around back there. And who the hell's Tolman? Ed Root's excavation guy. What the fuck? What are you talking about, a root? Maybe I'll try the southwest elevator. That could work. Okay, if you say so. Wait, the elevators are broken, aren't they? Huh, that depends. Yeah, I think I better get going. So Marvin's been a very weird guy. He's also jittery in his animations. Not too chill with that guy, but whatever. I don't think we can interact with... I'm going to wait. The power comes on in this room, and I'll explore more in here whenever we actually get the power rolling. This room is fairly eerie. Oh, I hear a phone ringing. That means another ominous conversation to be had. the western utility corridors. We should have most of the map by now, I would think. Oh my goodness. Yep, looks like it. Northeast, northwest, southwest, southeast. Cool. Trap here. I guess we might as well just use the phone real quick. Hello? The worst part is I never really wanted the gold. I didn't really care. Oh, so this is probably Edward Crowe if he's talking about gold. It was my father who wanted it. He made the decision to buy the land. Years later, when he died, he left all of Crow Country in my care. Had no choice but to come back and finish what he had started. The theme park originally belonged to your father? No, Crow Country is the name of the land, this land. So, name of the land, and then later, name of the theme park. Gotcha. Might as well open this latch, which leads to where we were before. I see we've got some traps around, including another one of these chandelier traps. You know, it's so funny. I said I only encountered one. Now I'm thinking back to my playthrough, and I think I encountered a few of them, but not nearly as many as these. Something here in the trash. Of course, I'm not discounting the big box in the middle of the room. I guess we'll examine it. I can hear something breathing in there. I guess we'll, yeah, this is a horrid idea, but whatever. I guess we'll examine it again. Something breathing. Gotcha. I think if we simply, like, leave... Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't think we got poison. No, we're fine. I think if we just simply... Wow, this room's filling up with enemies. I'm good off that. I think if we leave and come back, it will respawn the... Whoa. Nope. It spawned a creature. It also moved the box. Oh shit. Okay. There's a little man there. I'm trying to get him into a trap, hopefully. And he's kind of standing still. I almost want to take advantage of a grenade, but okay, nice. He did get hit by that. So he keeps, like, kind of chilling every once in a while. So I think we're getting a basic idea of how to deal with them. Wow, that trap must have really dealt some damage to him. I'm going to also kind of assume that was meant to be a boss, question mark. I haven't yet talked about these elevators, but they say fatal error on them. We can't do anything with them, so we have to wait a little bit before we can mess around with them too much. There's a restaurant. I'm kind of trying to get an idea of where I should be going. What the hell is this? Oh, that's the head off of one of those mermaids. Very odd. And then what is this room? It won't budge. There's no keyhole either. There's a sign, but it's blank. I don't like this door. And then we kick it, I guess. Oh, and then there is the sign dropped down, and there we solved the problem with violence, and there's a silver keyhole here. All right, maybe we'll come back later once we have the silver key. Shotgun shells. I'm surprised we aren't yet, again, full on those. I should have used more shotgun shells for the boss fight there. And we open up a secret trap door. The root excavation areas need to stay locked when you're not using them. If you need to access them, the switch that unlocks all the gates is in the break room. It's in the northwest underground area. Okay, northwest underground area. So I'm going to go ahead, I think, and flip this again because I saw some stuff on this other wall. What the hell is this? 1 in the mermaid, 2 to the dolphin. Wait, is that right? And then 4 in the sailboat. 8 for the gun. I guess we'll just pocket that for now. 1, 2, 4, 8. And we'll have to remember what order that's in. Yeah, 1, 2, 4, 8, because that's times 2 in between each one. Hey Ed, what's up? The mine has an inspection coming up. National level, scary shit. Someone told me they check the actual materials in the ore. Like they check it's a match for the local area. Uh-oh. Then someone else told me they don't ever do that, but they will with me because they definitely suspect something. Uh-oh. So I had a crate of rocks and soil delivered. Let me know when it gets to you. I got the contents for free, but it cost an absolute freaking fortune to send something so heavy. Okay. I guess we're trying to fool they were trying to fool the inspection guy. Whoa, this is eerie. I wonder if we saw a face here earlier. Harrison James is sitting on the couch. He hasn't noticed me. This is kind of fun, I guess. It kind of seems like you're crushing a little bit on this Harrison James. All right, let's get the door open. We can talk to him a little bit. He brought his bike in here? All right. Hi, we say to him. Well, look who it is. Mara, you told me you were on your way out. I got lost. He says. I'm not stupid, you know. Did you find Natalie, the blonde-haired lady? No, not yet. I thought she might be in here, but... Oh, the place I told you she wasn't? What are you reading? It's an old book about gold mining. Yeah, this room's full of them, huh? Looks boring. Mara, is there something I can help you with, or are you just gonna bother me? So, how are you feeling? What do you mean? He says, well, you're not injured? You haven't been attacked by anything? So he says you saw him too. Maybe he thought, like, something not to bother us with. No, I ran fast as I could. I thought I was going crazy. Mara, what are they? What's going on here? Do you know something? Harrison, if you're really not injured, you should probably just leave. So if you got no skin in the game, you probably shouldn't play ball, but I still need to find Natalie. She might be in danger. Fair enough. He's an admirable sort, but it could get him killed. So you're still looking for Natalie. Where all have you looked? Basically nowhere. What is wrong with you? Your heart's in the right place, but your mind's absent. Everywhere I go, doors are locked, paths are blocked. Just go where I've been, dude. Always seemed like I need some kind of weird key. Fair enough, it's infuriating. Oh yeah, it's that kind of place. You get the hang of it after a while. Whatever. So we've exhausted his dialogue. And I've got my gun loaded, so let's go ahead and save here real quick. Excuse me. Alright. And I think if we go back out the other way, we'll go towards where we saw the restaurant from before. Excuse me. There we go. That sounds much more like my voice, huh? Weird little panel in the wall there. So we are headed now to the restaurant. I can't remember if this place is any livelier than where we were before. I hear the phone ringing. Hello? Natalie, my daughter, she's here, isn't she? So this is Crow. Yes, she's looking for you. She filed a missing persons report with the police. I told her, he's talking, I told her not to. I thought I'd convinced her not to. Listen, you get her out of here. Get her to leave now. Okay, so she got hurt, which Mr. Crow obviously accepts with some amount of solemnness. Let's see. We got the pistol here because I got to clear out some traps and open up some glass containers and shit. Shame I haven't ran into some more deadly enemies, I'm saying for the first time ever. Let's see. I think there's like a chest puzzle here. No keyhole here, but something is holding the lid shut. Okay. Let's pop that bubble and let's read some notes. To management, can we get a code for the front door change? It's far too easy to guess. Is it the factory default or something? This is a security concern. So let's try easy passwords on the next keypad we find. Have parents place gifts inside treasure chest. I don't think that... Oh, okay. If all four of the monsters are singing, the chest will open. When they're facing the trident, they'll sing. Okay, note the sea monsters often get stuck and don't rotate properly. Just give them a tap and it should set them off. So like this one's not working, but I think if we tap on the glass, yeah, he'll look our direction. I would like to maybe kind of let's get him facing a little more this way. So basically all four of these guys kind of have to be like looking at you. And the way to get them to all look at you is like, kind of about right here. Where this guy's not quite looking at us, I guess. Let's get him facing this way a little bit better. Okay, so we've got 3 out of 4 of them. This guy's not looking at us. I don't think that's going to be quite right. We'll see. So we're right here in the middle. Aha, and there comes open the treasure chest. And inside's a small silver key, which obviously we need. We've had a lot of puzzles that want that silver key. Oh my good God, we have so many bullets. I just saw another handgun join here. All right, handgun ammo. We'll get all our guns loaded up. Here's another notebook. More Tolman's records. This motherfucker, he incriminates the shit out of himself. Boss has begun experiments with the pull. He attaches a key to a long chain and slowly lowers it in. He waits 25 seconds and pulls it out again. It's changed. Too long in some places, too short in others. It's the wrong shape. Some kind of a pull now we're talking about. And we got a med kit here. Let me make sure. I got my guns all loaded. I think... this is part of a puzzle here. Fruits are friends. And as we say, good to know. So it kind of looks like a red thing, and then green, and then pineapple, and then tomato. Which I think is the order we have to do this in. So red. Is it really? I don't remember what. Fuck it. Okay, so we got red, which I think is pretty well obviously the first one. No, it looks like grapes maybe. So like grapes, green, orange, red. So like purple, green, orange, red. So let's go ahead and just mess that one up. Empty it out. So grapes, green, orange, red. Aha, very cool. So what's this say? Mr. Crow keeps extra treasure maps in the wooden burrow in his lounge. The code is 8891. So we might as well, I guess, head back through to the lounge. 8891. I'm going to try and... Whoa, shit. Lots of monsters all around now. Whoa, that kind of scared me a little bit. Let's save here. So I got crazy fucking shotgun shells ready to go. So we might as well use them, huh? Especially considering we're going to have to go back through that area that had shotgun shells. And if this monster guy is still here, which he is, we'll just fucking end that problem right away. I'm still kind of hurt. I'm just going to heal up. This guy is done. I said I wanted to... Ooh, we also have the silver key, so we might as well use it since we're here, right? See what we got here. Interesting that they have the keyhole kind of hidden. Oh, this guy looks ominous, huh? I didn't mean to point the gun at him, but... we'll take the antidote. No, we won't. We're full up on it. There's a radio. I'm going to turn that the hell off. Oh, the aerial's been cut in half. Oh, whatever he did that for. Notebook here. Tolman's records. Is this Tolman? Guests are appearing almost every day now. We can't save them. They're too far gone, but I want to know where they've come from. I found a number marked in blood on the ground, 2106. So we already saw that outside in the beginning of the game. It's not a code for any of our locks. It's not a code at all. Oh, you finally turned around? Alright. Big metal tank with like a piece of Tuesday isolated for examination. Kind of interesting. It looks like a sort of like a tube type joint with a little gold in the middle. A metal cabinet. Is that a music note? Okay. A metal panel. It's an electrical grid with 4 little lights. Okay, the lights are all red. I guess we could talk to this guy. Oh, hello. Sorry for barging in. I should introduce myself. I'm Mayor Forrest. I'm looking for... And then the man says, I like the purple. What is that, dyed? Oh, our hair. Yes, surely. Must be. Doesn't look like a wig. When you're finished talking about my hair, I think I might need your help. I'm looking for Edward Crow. Yeah, I bet you are, he says. You must be Tolman. Yes, I've read your notes. They're all over the fucking place. What was it Marvin said? You were the root excavation guy. Correct, he says. What's root excavation? Tolman says no idea. I feel like you're lying. You're not the expert on something and then know nothing about it. You know, you're not being very helpful. Correct, says Tolman. Bruh. Okay, the park is closed. Duh, I know. So go home, he says. I can't go home, I say. Sure, you could. Just get in your little car and drive away. How do you know I came in a car? Maybe I rode a bike like Harrison or whatever. Ooh, the name moves. That's fucking slick as shit. I'm sure that guy you saved would appreciate it. Yeah, you do have fucking, like, apparently security cams or something. At least he had the good sense to get injured once and give up. Oh, yeah, you know, I've been injured a whole bunch. Tolman, what are the monsters? The monsters, he says. Don't pretend like you don't know what I'm talking about. No, it's just you don't want to know. Okay, he's got a little more to say. Can I turn on the elevators from in here? The elevators are broken, he says. No, they're not. They're just pretending to be broken. So where's the switch? Let's see if you can work it out on your own. Okay, well, we'll hold off for right now. Let's take a look here. We got some dates on some calendars. 1350, 1912, 1937, 1945. 4 VHS tapes resting here. Let's start with the oldest date. The Plague, 1350. Okay, so these all seem to be disasters. A Litany and Time of Plague by Thomas Nash. Rich men trust not in wealth. So this is like a kind of poetic description, it seems, of the plague. So I guess that's not too important. What comes up next? I guess 1912, right? The Titanic. Another kind of just random disaster, not so much natural. How easily man's greatest ambitions are undone. Oh, there's letters here. Okay, so we've got A, and I guess these are kind of in order, so I wasn't really paying attention to what the first one was. Okay, we'll go to Plague. And then it said, it was what exactly? F. Okay, so we got F-A, is it Face? F-A-C-E. Next, the Hindenburg. Another kind of man-made disaster a little bit. Small fire broke out on the port side. Yeah, the Hindenburg. I used to have this book that had all kinds of natural disasters in it. Did not have, I think it might have had the plague, actually. It might have also had the Hindenburg. It definitely didn't have the Titanic. Did not have Hiroshima either. Did not see the letter. But if this is an E, I'm going to pretend like it's his face. So obviously, you know, just a bunch of very unfortunate disasters. Let's go ahead and punch in FACE to this thing. Okay, FACE. Aha, very nice. And that'll give us a lever, which should... Yes, all the elevators are green now. Now, what do you got to say about that? I solved your stupid puzzle. Be honest. You loved it, says Tolman. I don't know why you made this fun, but whatever. Okay, whatever, Tolman. I'm done with your ass a little bit. Whoa, he says, hold up. What is it? Don't go down there. He says, oh, okay. Well, I don't know why you even gave me the option to do the puzzle if you were just going to bitch about it, but now's not the time for the moral high ground. Oh, 2106. That's fucking really eerie. We must be getting pretty late into the day for it to be both so dark and so much kind of shit kind of torn up around here. Okay, so we're in this room. We did both of the puzzles, I think, and this is supposed to be a pretty easy code. So is it just fucking 4 ones? How about 1, 2, 3, 4? Very nice. So just the hint that it was an easy one, an easy code was good enough for us. Okay, so I think we've done most stuff here. I think that, whoa, easy now. There was a silver keyhole over this way that I wanted to take a look at. Yeah, I need to switch back over to the shotgun. Okay, that's unlocked. Is this silver or gold? Gold. Okay, so we can't mess around in there just yet. There's footsteps leading from where, though? Well, they just kind of appear here. Yeah, but they kind of fade, too. So, anyway, I guess we'll see what's back here. Another kind of box. Ooh, more shotgun shells. That's awesome. Okay, I noticed there's an elevator behind the large crow. Does it go anywhere? Does anyone use it? It always seems to be powered down. I figured it was broken, but someone said there's a switch in Crow's office that turns it on. Okay. Is that oil? That can't be great to be just dripping. Vent. Is there something inside? I guess not. Okay, more handgun ammo. Again, we're crazy on the ammo side of things. I guess we'll look in this trash can, too. Another Apple core. Shame that I'm not collecting those, huh? So we need to put a new battery in the crow. Pretty simple diagram. These elevators are back on. And what does this say? Okay, I think I have it figured out. Bronze key, crank handle, ruby, chain, mask, trying to blow a bunch of shit. What an ordeal. So that's all the key items. And we're only missing 4. So the only things that we're missing are the data disk, acid bottle, golden key, and large battery. Not too bad. Para Brazil. Okay, let's just go ahead and open this shipping crate. Take a look and see what's inside of it. Oh, it's the lawyer lady. Hey, kid, she says. Julie, what happened? I'll tell you if you help me out of this thing. Well, of course. Let me help you out of there. Well, I'm interested to see how you ended up in a crate headed for Brazil. Okay, what do you got to say? Thanks for the help. How did you end up in the crates? Some guy grabbed me from behind and threw me in there. Okay, so we've got a bad guy on the loose. No idea. Didn't see his face. He had real sweaty hands, though. Gross. Yeah, not an especially enjoyable experience, all told. I wonder if it was Marvin. He looked like he'd be kind of sweaty. I think that's the shady guy. Just thinking out loud. I'm glad you're safe. Yeah, listen, that's twice you've helped me out now. Let me know if there's any way I can return the favor. Yeah, sure. I saw there was shotgun shells here. They've been staring me in the eye the whole time I've been talking to her. Anything I can do for you? Not right now. All right, let me know, if you find something for me to do. Okay, so there's a lot more of these, like, green tubes that we saw in Tolman's office. What the hell is this? Small tank of gasoline. Yes, sir, we'll take that. More, what is this, shotgun shells? Cool. And some kind of a machine. I'm trying to see if we can read any of this. It's just a bunch of flickering numbers. I can't make sense of it. So it looks like the green tube drops some gold into that pipe and then drops the green tube itself into this trash can. Whatever's in there, it's on fire. It smells bad. It's giving me a headache. Yeah, maybe like rubber or something. Probably not. Probably metal, but... well, I guess it wouldn't make sense to burn metal. Anyway, I don't want to mess around in there any longer. We got that girl there who's fine. It looks like okay, I thought the crate was gone for some reason. I know we got an elevator there, but I kind of want to go around using this silver key a little bit before we do that. Got my gun loaded. Nice. Here comes a creature. Hey, step over this trap, would you? Okay, good. And it did work on him. For some reason, I was thinking that it just straight up wouldn't work, but... And we blasted him with the shotgun. Man, we have so many bullets and stuff. Yeah, we're okay. We're still good to go for a little while. I think I saw 2 places for the silver key. Wasn't one of them right here? Okay, we'll use the silver key on the door. This is for the gift shop, I think. Let's take a look in here. Let's switch to the pistol. I hear some creature walking around. Oh, a couple of them. Okay. Then I'll blast you. We'll take these guys out real nice and easy, especially with the shotgun, or using the shotgun, especially since I have so many bullets for it. And then we'll switch over to the pistol for these guys that are just not all that troublesome. Looks like a weird kind of, obviously a gift shop, I guess, but like, they sell kind of weird novelties, like a crow with a pumpkin on its head. A bottle containing an antidote, but I'm full up right now. Okay, bunch of just random shit. And I guess we could unlock this door from this side. Arcade cabinet, it kind of looked like there. Maybe we'll just see what this note says. Gifts for Natalie. Haunted Hilltop stuffed toy. Classic Crow Country rubber doll. Fairytale Town action figure. Thanks. Let me know the total. I'll pay you back. Okay. More shotgun shells. We surely have to be like close to full on the shotgun, right? Yeah, but pretty close. Ooh, there's a refrigerator here with a mushroom in it. A little mushroom boy. I'll use my mushroom magic to grant you a wish. Tell me what's it that you wish. What's that? You want me to improve the capacity of your shotgun? Okay. Hey, fair enough. This thing's already a fucking beast, in my opinion, the shotgun. I guess we'll load it. Nice. 4 shells it holds now. So we can input a price here. But we have to have a kind of a total of things, I guess. So gifts for Natalie. We need a Haunted Hilltop stuffed toy, the classic Crow Country rubber doll, and a Fairytale Town action figure. Let's start with the Haunted Hilltop stuffed toy. Now, would that be, or did these even say, Haunted Hilltop stuffed toy? I think that's this one, $5.50. Okay, and then the next one was like a action figure, wasn't it? Right here. Okay, classic Crow Country rubber doll. So it's a rubber doll. Does that mean... Is this a rubber doll? No, it's an action figure. This might be the rubber doll. With fairy wings. So no, we want a normal one. Pumpkin head. Right, just a normal one, it said? So another stuffed crow. I might have to look elsewhere. Little plastic crow with the pumpkin head. Little plastic crow. Okay, $5.50, so $9.50 in total. And then let's look for this third one. It is the Fairytale Town action figure. Okay, Fairytale Town probably here. So $9.50 plus $4.25. Okay, so $13.75 is what the total should be. I hope. Don't want to have to redo that again. $13.75. Shit, are you kidding me? Okay, well, let's think about what I did wrong. Haunted Hilltop stuffed toy, which kind of undebatably seems to be this, right? Haunted Hilltop stuffed toy. Yeah, and this one's fucking $5.50. Maybe it's the second one I goofed up then. Classic Crow Country rubber doll. Okay, so $5.50 plus... Is it really not... Okay, that's the pumpkin head. And is that the rubber? Okay, yeah, that's the rubber one. So, oh, here's the rubber. Gotcha. $10. So 10 plus $5.50, $15.50, and then whatever this was again. Okay, $19.75. Gotcha. That's what I messed up. Not $13.75. 19. Whoops. $19.75. Yes, sir. And that one was correct. And inside is our Magnum, which is our 6th out of 15 secret. Whoa. Got a lot of bullets for this bad mamma jamma. Or not many bullets for this bad mamma jamma, but we have been collecting a lot of them. So, oh well. The shotgun's just fine. We haven't really had much problem with like any kind of non-appropriate damage scaling or anything. Let me look at the map and see. let's see. We've got the dungeon, but I think we're fine there. The game arcade, I guess we could go look there if we wanted to. Oh, and I forgot to get the map. I even forget whatever the hell the code was. We can get to the secrets map I'm talking about, that they were talking about. There was a secrets map in the, I'm trying to think what they even call it. It's like a very comfortable room. It's got fire in it, which so far has been every save room I know. Wow. Whoa, there's a big monster. Let's just go ahead and shotgun him. I think I hella whiffed that first shot way up into the air, but that's fine. Oh, and a chandelier. Not using a magnum round on a chandelier. Oh, and there's another bigger creature coming. Okay, 1, 2. He's gone. We at least got this hallway cleaned up again. Doesn't look like there's any more trouble. The foyer, I don't know what they're calling this area. Okay, and I don't remember what the code was, but one of these should have notes in it. That's Tolman's records. I don't need that. Ringbound book, staff memos. Okay. It's just something that has like a code at the bottom of it. I'm just kind of looking here. I might have to cut until I can find it. Yeah, I think so. Okay, 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, I could not remember it for the life of me, and it turns out it was in here. 8891. Oh, brother. It's, so I kind of had to go through and, like, waste some supplies a little bit. I think I'm also a little injured. We'll just... 8891. Okay. Yeah, for some reason that wasn't like registered in my notes or whatever, and I still don't think it's registered. It must just be a thing that you kind of have to remember, which is fine because it's right over here. I just kind of lollygagged a little bit and goofed up. Anyway, 8891, and this is the treasure map it was talking about. Map of secrets. So now when we open this up, we've got some places. Well, I'm trying to show it off, but it doesn't. Oh, there we go. We alternated. So we got both in the gift shop. We've not done the train room, but I need the disc for that, I think. We've not done the toilet. Also have not done the staff parking. What the hell is... Oh, the silver key. That's right. Okay, I guess maybe we should just kind of make a trip around. I don't know. And do some secrets real quick. Let's start out at the... Yeah, but I just don't have some of this stuff is kind of the problem. I don't remember where we get the like computer code disc from, but as long as we just kind of keep doing puzzles and shit around here, it's like not going to be a problem. All right, anyway, let's go out to the parking lot since I do have the silver key, and I said that was, you know, what we're going to start with. I got my gun loaded. Yeah, I had to waste some shotgun shells on some random enemies, which is just fine. I mean, we hit the maximum limit on how many shotgun shells we could even carry earlier in the game, so whoa, another monster there. Didn't even expect him. Wow, and he tanked a shotgun shell. Okay, didn't tank 2 of them though. And then, well, maybe if we get like a headshot. There we go. We got 7 shells left in that thing. We're doing okay on HP too. Yes, the silver key. I don't remember most of the other secrets. I remember a lot of them are magnum ammo. So, well, this probably isn't it. To Natalie, happy 17th. Love, Dad. Okay. Oh, nice. Some running shoes. So I thought we ran fast enough earlier. It's nice because you can switch out your regular shoes for these running shoes if you find that the speed is a little bit unnecessary. I guess we could probably talk to this guy. Are you done? Can we leave? No, sorry. Why? What are you doing? I have to find Edward Crow, the owner. Mara, the park shut down ages ago. He won't be here. Oh, no, he's here. I have to talk to him. There's something I have to tell him. Okay. Anyway, got the gun loaded. Yep, pistol needs to be loaded back up. We're nearly maxed on bullets for the pistol, I would assume. Just given how close we were to maxed on the shotgun whenever we eventually switched to it. Okay, so from here, let's go ahead and look at our secrets map. So we can't do the toilet, can't do the train room just yet. I think we could go do the haunted hilltop. Wow, I need the fire also. The flamethrower, but I don't remember where you get it. You know where we should go? We should go to the games arcade, actually, which I think we can get to from Here? Yeah. This is where the spikes were, right? That almost killed us. Yeah, in the Ocean Kingdom. Now, I do got the shotgun here if we run into any trouble. Now, the sunken treasure was that games room, and I don't remember how you... Oh, here's the power button. There's a silver keyhole. So we insert the silver key. I see shotgun shells to our left there. Hey, what do you know? We got a bunch of games that we could play. Change machine is out of order. On the bright side, oh, there's a second note behind it. What on earth? Read the note. Set the arcade game scores. Dolphin score should be twice the mermaid score. Boat score should be twice the dolphin score. And shark score should be twice the boat score. So, mermaid 1, dolphin 2, boat 4. So where is the mermaid one? Mermaid quiz. It's an arcade game. We'll go ahead and play it. What is the approximate population of Earth? Well, this is the 80s. I don't know. We'll say 6. Okay. Oh, wrong answer. Oh, well. Let's try again. What's the highest grossing film of all time? In the 80s? Is it Jaws? But I'm going to pick Star Wars? Shit. Okay. Well, I'm not very good at this. What kind of food should you eat the most of each day? I don't know. Maybe, is it not bread, cereal, pasta? Is it not grains? Okay, perfect. So we'll leave that with a score of 1. Okay, and I've since already forgotten what the next one should be. Dolphin and then boat. Okay, dolphin needs to be at a score of 2. Oh, which I guess means we pop these balloons. Oh, okay, very cool. And then we'll just go ahead and end the game. That's 2. And then the boat needs to be at 4. Oh, we can speed up. Oh, we can dodge too. Oh, I guess I'm collecting stars. These are very cute mini games for, like, you know, I like this game. I like the mini games inside of it too. And then this one is 8, right? I have to apparently pop 8 things. Oh, a dolphin? Oh, okay, and then there's a skull. I guess I would not shoot that, right? Oh, I got my score in the top right of the screen too. Maybe just in case you couldn't see it. 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, but if you can't see your score at the top of the screen, I doubt very highly you can even see what you're shooting at. 7. And one more. Oh, I missed it. Okay. 8. Cool. Well, that should have did something, I guess. I think it's working. Can I, like, pick one of these guys up? I really don't remember much about this area. That looks like it's a pretty good grab, I guess. But no such luck. Maybe it's rigged. Who knows? Close, but no cigar. Okay. But then what do we do from here? Is there something in this? 1, 2, 4, 8. Oh, it is something in the... Oh, the data disk. Okay, so we can actually get started on some of those secrets and stuff. I don't think there's anything else that I really have to do in here. We got our little police license, Mara Forrest, firearms expert. Let's take a look at the map and all the secrets nearby. Okay, what do we think in here? We did most of the stuff up there. I guess maybe our best shot is to do the train room or the dungeon. I think we're going to do the train room. I know this isn't like super streamlined. Why is it raining inside? Is this inside? I guess probably not if it's raining, right? It's funny. She said it even hasn't rained in a while. So, yeah, I know this isn't like super streamlined. Oh, that's a fake, isn't it? Yeah, that's a trap. Okay. And there's a lot of crowing going on too. Oh, well, we'll go in the train room. Oh, it is still kind of eerie in here. Anyway, let's open this and insert our disk. There it is, the data disk. Okay, the engine. Oh, I always... this is the one that I actually kind of had a little bit of trouble with. Okay, so Orion's Odyssey, the steam engine. Okay, so that was probably last if it combines all 4 effortlessly, right? It was in 1935, 1934, the steam engine, right? What the fuck? Oh, man, I hate this puzzle so much. Okay, so that is 2, it kind of seems, right? And that is in Oh, boy. Okay. A handsome steam engine, stylishly combining the Arabella and Delilah design styles. Maybe I should just relook at this computer real quick. Okay. Engine. First car, second car, caboose. Okay. So, let me let's do this one first, right? A fine steam engine, beautifully combining the Arabella and Barnadette design styles. Okay. The Arabella and Delilah. Okay, I'm kind of getting it a little bit. Arabella and Barnadette. I wonder if it's in order too. So like Arabella is A and Barnadette is 3. So the third one's, or the second one's B. Okay, this is getting a little bit confusing. So this one is A. The second card strikes me as B. Okay. And then I think, let's take a look at this. A handsome steam engine, Arabella and Delilah. I guess we can confirm the Arabella here. No, that's red. And Delilah, the first cart is D. Okay. So the first cart should be D, which I think means that should be C, right? Let's relook at this. Okay, our grandest steam engine combined all 4 design styles, and it was Orion. It was used by the military to carry artillery. Okay, there must be something I'm not quite getting here. Okay, engine, which I wonder if this is the engine, right? Or maybe you're supposed to do like a process of elimination thing here, but that's probably what you actually have to do. So let's look at the colors here. And this is the one that's going to have A. That's yellow and orange, okay? So one of those is an A, right? And then yellow and orange. And then, so the orange one must be A. So, okay, yeah, that is probably how you're supposed to do that. So the second cart starts with an A. Perfect. I wonder if I just swap those two. Yep, it sounds like it. That's just where I goofed up. And that looks like the flamethrower. Cool. So that means we can do actually quite a bit with that. Do I have to go outside for any, or like any further down towards the park entrance for any secrets? I do, but we can't do anything until I get through the dungeon anyway. All right, let's swing over here and burn open this door, which holds some secrets. Whoops, there we go. Go ahead and light it up. Yeah, definitely a crazy violation, I guess, if you can just light a little fire and it'll burn all the way up. But I see a creature in here. Whoops, didn't mean to do that necessarily. I wanted my light on is what I wanted. Let's get the shotgun going. I saw there was a little monster guy on my right that I managed to scare away, which I guess is for the best. Oh, here's a 1, 2, 3. Shit, I lost count. Seems to hoot a few more times in a row. Okay, let me listen here. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 hoots. Sorry. I know I'm not usually so quiet as that, but this guy seems to be kind of chilling, right? Is he? What is it telling me I can interact with there? Oh, grenade. That's on the shelf there. Okay. And what the hell is this? A brass scale. Measures in ounces, but the needle won't stay still. There's a metal octopus sitting in the tray. Down here, there's a keypad. Oh, I literally have no idea what the hell that could mean. Is it... Wow. I really don't have any idea about that. Maybe I'll pocket that information for now. Okay, anyway... What else did I get in here? Oh, yes, the owl that hoots 8 times. Yes, we can use that over in the Hilltop area for another secret, which we have to visit anyway to upgrade our flamethrower. So, and there's probably more enemies here. So, I got my gun loaded. Oh, yep, there's one of these face guys. Kind of interesting how all these guys are humanoid, which, you know, obviously you notice pretty well at the beginning. It just kind of seems like zombies. Okay, so 8 rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. And what the hell? Oh, magnum rounds. Perfect. I really don't think out of everything you should keep around, probably bullets. Oh, and you guys set this room on fire. That's a bummer. Maybe you didn't mean to, but it still happened. Okay, he's dead. Damn, I wonder what this will say. I don't understand. Did somebody do this? And what's... Oh shit, no, that's a fake. So this is bone. Is this cage? Yeah, it is cage. C-A-G-E. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit thrown off here at the end. We got a lot kind of going on. I'm trying my best to remember all of it. Alright, and this will have the mushroom guy in it, a little mushroom boy. I'll use my mushroom magic to grant you a wish. You want me to improve the range of your flamethrower? Yes, please. Perfect. So we're at 10 out of 15 secrets. Let's go ahead and take a look at our map. Okay, we got something else in the crypt, but I think that's going to be a thing where I'm going to have to... I only just now got the thing that's gonna allow me to interact with that. So let's get the pistol out and pop that crow head. We're looking for the crypt. Was this it? Yes, and there is a new monster in here for us to contend with. 1, 2, perfect, and I'll heal myself. We're not quite limping or anything yet, but... Alright, so where is the... Oh shit, I just got the hell beat out of me. Well, we'll heal up again. This is a bloody sheet. We'll rip the sheet off, and there's a computer. We'll plug in our data disk. So, number of legs. Wait just a second. Move the cursor up and down. What order are these in? That's no good. Shit. Okay, that does not give me the order. Please tell me that the order is around. Shit, I don't know what order this is in. Or, you know what, maybe it's in the order of the years, actually. So, legs. Who has the lowest? 1837, 1810. This is probably it, I would guess. 700 BCE. Yeah, okay. So this one here, Cyclops has 2 legs. I hope this is right. I hope this isn't a waste. 2 legs, and then who comes next? 1810, not that one. That one's probably last. 1837, nope, not last. Serpent. Serpent has not many extremities. What's it asking for? Arms. No arms, right? I better check the fucking hologram, huh? Serpent has no arms. Okay, so we did the Cyclops, the Serpent, and is this the wolf? Okay, so what is it asking? Head. It has 1 head, and then the number of eyes I would guess is the mermaid's, right? I didn't mix these 2 up, right? Nope, sure did not. Okay, number of eyes, 2? Is that it? Shit. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to come back. Give me 1 second. Okay, here it is, I think. Mermaid, Cyclops, Wolf, Serpent. Mermaid, Cyclops, Wolf, Serpent. Okay. I'm trying to remember that as best I can without just, like, continuing to repeat it out loud. Oh, and I got poison. Mermaid, Cyclops, and then the Wolf and the Serpent. I'm going to just go ahead and heal myself. Okay. So, mermaid's first, and it is asking for what? How many legs it has? I can't remember. Legs. So, mermaid. Whoa, easy now. What the hell did that just unlock? Wait a second. Oh, it unlocks the cage based on probably who you're describing. So, I bet this is the wolf here, right? Yeah, 4 legs, no arms, 1 head, 2 eyes. Oh, what an idiot am I. Okay. Well, I'm glad that I figured that out accidentally. Fuck it. Med kit here. Good. We need actually some kind of supplies. So how would you describe a Cyclops? 2, let's see, 1 head, 2 arms, 1 eye, and 2 legs. Perfect. So it's going to be a little bit of a looting extravaganza around here. Med kit. I might switch over to the pistol or something. Because I know my shotgun's getting a little bit low. Let me reload. Yeah, shotgun's not doing great. The Serpent. Maybe we'll do the Serpent next. We'll save the Mermaid for kind of last. Okay, Serpent next. So no legs, no arms. Let's see. 1 head, 2 eyes. Perfect. That should be... Yep. We got some handgun ammo there now. Kind of surprised we aren't full in that. Maybe I should switch to the handgun for a little bit. And finally, what is this creature? A mermaid. Gotcha. Okay, mermaid has no legs. It does have 2 arms, and whatever the hell else the rest is does not matter. A bottle containing an antidote. We could use that. An acid storing bottle with no acid inside of it. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's another part of this puzzle. Legs, arms, head, eyes all look right. If you remember, there was that Ophelia girl. And I think we can go to her tomb now that we've inputted some like normal human like, stats or whatever. Yep, and her coffin is now lootable. It's a little bit morbid, but hey, we're gonna get all 15. Oh, that's a real person? What the fuck? She can't possibly be real. Is she real? Incredibly realistic wax figure. Oh, okay. There's a drawer built into the coffin, which has Ophelia Pike, Atlanta Westview Hospital. Wait, what? Why? First Aid Handbook, 1987. Yeah, I guess we'll read it. Good information in here. I should be able to put it to good use. So our med kits got improved. I guess that's good. It's a waxed figure of Ophelia Pike. I don't know who that is. Anyway, wow, we're doing really good now that I have kind of gotten a few things that I needed. There's something in the dig site that I apparently haven't looked at. Let's go back there. That's the next thing that we'll try and wrap up is I guess they're at the dig site. Now we needed the acid container. I'm kind of like doing everything before we go to the underground. Let's see, which way are we going out of here? If I take wow, I've kind of forgotten even where I said, to the dig site. That's right. I've forgotten where we were even going, and I have no idea the solution to that octopus puzzle. I'm trying to figure it out in my mind before I guess look it up. I really can't remember it. So apparently there's a secret in here. I'm just kind of looking around to see if I can figure it out. It's not. Let me maybe re-look at the map because it looked like it was in a weird sort of place, like right about here. I already pulled up the chain. Yeah, you sure did. Is there something in the bucket? It's empty. Something in this bucket. Oh, there is something inside. Oh, shotgun laser. Shit, I didn't even realize this thing wasn't even that well sighted. Anyway, we're getting really close to having all the secrets unlocked. So what from here? We did this. Well, I haven't done any of the storeroom yet. What in the hell? Maybe I should go back. Yeah. Let's go back. I'm going to take one more kind of look at that like mermaid place that has the storeroom that we had to burn our way into. And if I can't figure it out, I might have to look it up because this is really the only place I haven't been able to kind of solve this puzzle for yet. Okay. So firstly, it says like something to our left here. Oh, there is a mushroom here. What the hell? I didn't even notice him. We are going to wish for, Magnum revolver. Is that more power? Oh, gold-plated. Hell, goddamn yes. Okay, so this keeps moving. The dial measures in ounces, but the needle won't stay still. There's a metal octopus sitting in the tray. Okay, and down here there's a keypad. What if I just put in some bullshit? Okay, so it does need a pass, or like a proper coded, and it's a brass scale. Let me read it one more time. The dial measures in ounces, so that's a weight of a thing, right? But the needle won't stay still. Okay, there's a metal octopus in the tray. This is stupid, but I don't just like shoot it, do I? No. Okay, so that was dumb. Let me just read it one more time and then I'll look it up. The dial measures in ounces, but the needle won't stay still. So the needle keeps moving, and is it moving between like specific things? No, it kind of seems to just be all over the place. There's a metal octopus sitting in the tray. It's not like all eights, is it, for like octopus hands? No. Okay. Maybe I would like a hint. Maybe I can find a hint and I'll be back. Okay, I found a hint. Apparently there is like an octopus that we can shoot back at the submarine, if you remember. And that will have, like those little fun facts I was reading earlier, it'll have information about it in there. So, let's go see. And it's probably a weight thing, I would guess, but we'll see. Now that's the octopus, right? Shit, I just hit the turtle. There we go. We got the octopus, and let's read about it. Weighs exactly 1825. There ain't another motherfucking weight down to the ounce anywhere else. And was that 1825 ounces or pounds? Because I hope I don't have to do any conversion. I actually don't think this thing, if it was telling me that in pounds, this could not handle the conversion, I don't think. 1825. Very slick. And inside, Magnum rounds. Very cool. So the last secret we have will take acid and the only way we can get acid is to go down into the underground. So that's what we're gonna do. Now I already cleared this room out. I'd kind of like to save a little bit. There's a monster there. You know what? I don't know. We'll use the shotgun, I guess. Okay, well that was really easy. I expected that to maybe take 2. Oh, and he'll blow up. I keep forgetting about that. Okay, we've got the pistol. I really don't like flamethrowers in any of these games, so I never really use them all that much. But anyway, let's go down here and kind of investigate this area, I guess. This place is really, really dark. The break room that way. I could see the wisdom in trying to go that way. I also see an explosive barrel beside this enemy. Guess we'll whip the shotgun out on this guy. Kind of looks like he has barnacles all over him, which I guess is semi-fitting given that we saw him for the first time at the, I'm trying to think what it's called, the like Neptune type area. So we're full up on antidotes. This looks like a sort of timing puzzle a little bit. Not a puzzle, but obstacle. Let's see, this is Route Friday. It won't budge and I can't see a way to unlock it. So we're going to have to unlock that. I would get, like, unlock these doors, I suppose. Because I'm going to assume that there's more than one. Alright, let's just completely blast this guy. We'll open this up. Let's get some shotgun rounds in it. Like I said earlier, I think I'm going to rock with the pistol for a little bit. I got plenty of ammo for it. I said as I checked the ammo there a second ago and didn't quite have all the ammo in the world for it. Let's see. Shotgun shells. I only played this game once, but I kind of feel like there was a boss fight in here. A bunch of green metal tubes with gold inside. Kind of crazy you just have that in the fucking break room or whatever. Dude. It would take all the willpower in the world for me not to just take a gold bar home. Whatever. Anyway, pool table. Looks like a game got interrupted. My first boyfriend taught me how to play pool. Oh, okay. That's an interesting detail. He stopped wanting to play after I started winning. That's a funny detail. All right, we got our gun loaded. I guess I'm going to get my shotgun loaded in case things get kind of out of hand here. Now, what's this? I can't remember the code for the break room security gate. I swear it had a 3, a 6, a 2, and another 6, but I can't remember the order. I know I took the code from an old license plate. Oh, fuck. It's probably outside or something. All right, root access. Any chance I could brute force this? Oh, no, that's just working fine as it is. Oh, nice. And there is a monster of some description. We'll treat him to a grenade first. Whoa, he's almost got me pinned. Oh, he has me kind of screwed or something. Oh, okay. He just dissolved. I think I was able to completely blast through him. That's good, I think. What is this? Oh, it's the plate. 2663, Atlanta Falcons. Is there something? Wait a sec. For the break room security gate. Oh, we probably haven't even been to the break room yet. 2663. This probably isn't the break room. Oh, no, it is. 2663. I didn't even realize we was locked in here. Okay. Well, we weren't locked in here with him. He was locked in here with us. Some just gold ore. Yeah, this would be really, yeah, this place is just full of temptation. All right. I guess we can continue kind of around. I'm a little bit curious if what I just did opened these doors. Oh, it sure did. Okay. Then we'll go this way around. I don't know. I just feel like going this way. Okay, so we got a notebook here. More Tolman's records. I finally turned off the excavation machines. Boss didn't give me permission, but didn't argue. He's obsessed with the pool and the guests. He hasn't answered his phone in days. There was an accident in the park. Boss had to... Oh, that girl got hurt. I don't think he cares at all. Wow, that's really crass. Although, well, I guess Tolman, he's the guy who's probably a half-decent judge of character. Here's a fucking... just some meat with a fucking acid valve over it. The smell's almost unbearable. Okay, I could use some of that acid. Sure could. Let's go ahead and fill that bad mamma jamma up. Is it full? Is it dripping into it? Oh, okay. I guess it's probably full now. Yeah, I guess we could turn the valve off. I don't know. Weird. Okay. So, calibration route 6, Friday. Loving and giving. All right. This probably operates the saw, and I guess we can just go ahead and kind of cut that, and then I think this, yeah, pulls it up. I don't think there's any reason to do this. Well, I don't know. actually, either. So we'll go ahead and do this in every room. Hopefully it's not superfluous and, like, without a point, really. I think, though, if I look on my map... Oh, I don't have a map of the underground yet. Shit. Okay. Well, for the sake of just kind of doing it, I'll just go ahead and have it pull up because, yeah, it drops the gold bar there. Okay. Let's continue around this way. That's a normal... Oh, wow, I am full up on pistol rounds. Shit. Okay. So I guess we'll crawl through this tube to continue further. I don't know that that's the best idea. You'd have a very hard time convincing me to do that. We can shoot a couple of these, and then those like doll-looking little kid things are very eerie. I can't get into the pipe. Looks like some kind of high-tech lock. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to be able to do this one like this. Like, there's another way you have to get to where you're going. So, we'll have to find another way into the central area. Here's that police officer's bike. He's probably in the next room. Oh, he is here. Ooh, and there's a computer here. The screen is cracked, but it seems to work. All right, we'll put the data disk in then. Oh, shit. Am I supposed to have any fucking idea what that is? What is this? It's connected to a massive gas pipe, and that does not look good. Gas chimney, manual override. The lever does not want to move. Oh, it has to be at exactly 50 for successful manual override. Okay, let's see if we can do this fucking puzzle really slickly. Okay, so 50, which means that two numbers kind of have to match in two different places. Wow, I think I'm about to flawless this. Is that not it? And it has to equals 50, right? So the top number is 30. The bottom number is... Wait, fuck. That's not how that works. Okay. 14 and 16 is 30. 7 and 13 is 20. So it should be 50, right? Is that not it? Maybe we have to, like, pull the thing, actually. Yeah, it worked. Hell, goddamn yes. Hey, you did it. Yep. You're pretty smart, huh? I sure am. And so modest, says Harrison. So they're poking fun at one another. We should leave. We should leave. They keep trying to talk one another into leaving. That's pretty funny. And nothing more to say here. Looks like Thursday has already, has already been maybe shaved off or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Again, I don't know that it has a purpose to even bother, like, trying to cut those up. But I did it the last time I played, so might as well. Wow, that guy is very... This guy's going to take a lot of bullets, isn't he? He took. I spent more bullets than I needed to on him, but that's fine. In pursuit of like saving ammo and my other shit. So Route Wednesday. Obviously, these routes all have names based on days of the week, and there's a map. All right, let's pull that up. Yeah. So we did. Did I do these? Yeah, we did Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. So I guess there's no reason to really go through and cut all these. I didn't think there was. We could probably look at these. Full of Woe, Wednesday. Yeah, this is just another like safe room. I guess we got some pistol bullets. Looks like there's some shotgun shells here as well. And there's a little brazier. The fire is crackling softly. These all say the same thing apparently. So, all right. That we were in the lounge. Now we're in Wednesday. Fair enough. I guess no reason not to just kind of pop into these rooms. Oh, I thought that red cable was an enemy. Yeah, I'm gonna do a full lap around. This is a kind of weird minecart. Again, you'd have a hard time convincing me to get on this thing. Wow. This area particularly dark. Good thing I got my flashlight, huh? Kind of sounds like it's creaking a lot here as well. Anyway, I see why we're creaking now. Let's just go ahead and toss a grenade. I might use 2 grenades on this guy. I just really don't like fighting this enemy. Yeah, he's just too hard for me to hit. That's a skill issue on my part, but I have the resources, so then it becomes a skill issue on his part. Let's take a look here. Machine. What kind of machine is that? It looks like it's got like the positive, negative things for like a jumper cable. Maybe I could turn it on and see what it does. Okay, if you say so. Yep, it grabs a hold of it. Maybe if there was something between the clamps. Yeah, don't I have the battery? Do I have a battery? Maybe I need to get a battery. Gotcha. This is another one of those, like, I guess this is the roots. What's this say? Calibration route 3, full of grace, Tuesday was. Even now knowing the story, I don't know why he named them the things that he did. It seems not odd, like that anything else in this game isn't odd, but fuck it. I'll blast that character. I think that was a lady. And finish her off like that. And then this is the other side of the central tube. I'm not even going to bother interacting with it. More shotgun shells. I have to be like halfway to fully loaded again. Well, sort of. We're close, I think. Let me get back to my pistol. So, we got 2 of these characters we've ran into before. This guy was kind of nice, so we'll talk to him. What do you make of them? Asking, I think, about the roots. He is asking about the roots. The big green tubes, those are the roots? Why are they called that? So there's these roots, and that's just what Crow called them. Okay, what are they made of? The outer shell is copper, and then the inner core is 24 karat gold. Purest there is. Wow, okay. As you know, Trumbull, you piteous old leech. Piteous old leech. Shut it, Tolman, you traitorous old cretin. Man, they obviously don't like each other. This guy is too twitchy for my liking. I doubt you could probably see it very well, but me here full screen on like a fucking 34-inch TV, yeah, I can tell that he's twitching up a storm. The big circular saw, what's it for? We call it root excavation. Although harvesting might be a more accurate term, the roots are cut into shorter segments, which are lifted up to the surface. Okay. So they extract gold from these roots that come up from the earth, and then they ship them out to Brazil, where they make it look like Crow is digging up this gold instead. Mara, you should really get out of here. I can't leave now. We're so close to finding Crow. No, I know what I'm trying to do, Tolman. Shut up. Don't bother with the pep talks. He doesn't care. Hey, at least Marvin gets my motivations. I'm sure Tolman kind of does too, but don't talk to me like that, Tolman. You cantankerous old sea sponge. Yeah, these guys very creatively insult one another, and it doesn't look like either of them have any more unique dialogue. So I think we're pretty well good to go back upstairs, and I've got a few things that I can do once I get up there. Hold up, I'm trying to think. I've got myself all kinds of turned around now. Have I been in this area? Yeah, no, obviously not. So this is the generator powering the door to, oh wait, well that didn't work. There we go, that worked. The generator probably powering Mr. Crow's, office. Here's another, map. Did I not have all the map before? Oh, okay, there we go. Oh shit, so there's an electrocution machine, okay, which I'll probably need a battery for. What's this note say? Hey Ed, did you get my rock shipment? Why don't you answer the phone? What's going on over there? Oh, okay, so Ed stopped replying to Marv, which is not good. Calibration Route 1, Sunday, preserved for posterity. This place is, I don't know. We're getting to a point in the story where, I've kind of let the intrigue kind of sit a little bit, but I still don't really get what's going on here so much. I get the big, easy things, but the things that, don't really have an answer, I don't have an answer for. So, of course, we'll heal up. I think I'm going to take that elevator wherever it goes. So we have to blow up this thing's head for a gold key, which I think we need the gold key to get into Mr. Crow's office anyway. So I guess we'll shoot that. Wow, we have kind of so much just random shit that we still have to do, even though we're really close to the end. But once we get to the end, it's going to kind of come out of nowhere real quick. So, and that is another grenade. Oh, and then there's Saturday. Yeah, I don't see a reason to just cut these up, I guess, if I don't have to. Let's see. The top layer looks like it's supposed to be grass. And the bottom layer looks more like soil or rocks. Okay, so it kind of looks like those coils, these roots, are holding up something on the topmost part. Interesting. And there's an antidote. And you know what? Even if I did had the space for it, I probably wouldn't mess with it. So this is going to shoot me out to the nearby break room, right? Alright, so we can go back upstairs. I don't have any idea where this is going to spit me out at. Northeast, isn't that up near the Haunted Mansion? I really can't remember. Okay, so it is perfectly at the Haunted Mansion. And then he had like a gold key here, didn't he? Yeah, golden keyhole. Gotcha. I thought there was another place with a golden keyhole. Let me look at my map and see where all's locked. Crow's office and oh yes, over near the Atlanta. I'm thinking of the Atlantica Casino from Dead Rising 2, the Atlantis place. So this here is exactly where I wanted to end up actually, so that I can put that acid on this mermaid's head. Oh, I'm glad that landed actually. I was worried for a minute that it wouldn't. Whoa, watch out. We got another monster here. It is kind of interesting. Something happens to the audio where I'm able to tell when an enemy is nearby, so that's good. I think it kind of reminds me of the radio. In the Silent Hill games, there's a radio that you have equipped that will give you an audio cue whenever enemies are in the area. And that's what I'm kind of assuming this is also like. So we've got the acid put into this thing now. And I think that should melt her head. Right? Hold up. Yeah, so we've got that acid in. Surely I'm not kind of forgetting something, am I? Let me take a look at... Oh, wait, did it just give me a hint for what I have to do? Okay, let's pour a little bit more. The acid has no effect on the fairy's wooden head, but maybe there's something else I need to do first. Maybe I burn it? Let me get up here and just take a little look-see on the head. Let me switch over to this here. I don't like... Whoa. Okay, no. It's a fairy. She's facing the other way. What does this say? Maintenance, varnish the Ocean King storage door. Nah, that's the anti-fire thing. The pulley, I can't imagine would help me here. Maybe I talk to her. I don't think so, but we'll just... Hello, thank you for helping me before. I never found that bronze key without you. Okay. I don't think... It's not like a bullet thing, is it? Like where I just have to... Oh, well, what do you know? That was easy enough. Alright, so we'll burn through what also appears to be enamel. Thank goodness that golden key is just a fucking pretty well straight G and is able to tank it. I guess maybe gold can't be melted by acid. I'm not a metals guy. Okay, so we should have all of the key items. No, we're missing one. The battery, of course. Well, let's take this back to Mr. Crow's office. And since we're closest to it. Oh, great. And there's a big ass monster. I think we'll grenade and then we'll shotgun this guy. Nice. Finish him off. So he has one of those green tubes too. He's using it as a weapon. Okay, golden keyhole. We will unlock it with that. I don't remember what there is to get in here. Maybe some like story? Oh shit. No, this leads out to the other side of... No. I don't know what the fuck this does, actually. I hear the phone ringing. Oh, this looks a little more modern. Hello? You know, I never had a plan for all that gold. In fact, it quickly became a problem. We couldn't sell it, basically, not without arousing a lot of unwanted attention. We had too much of it too quickly, and the shape, those cylinders... I'm surprised he never told the government. Well, it's not the normal process, is it? Anyway, so they're doing what we kind of already figured out earlier, which is they would buy a mine in Brazil and then ship out the gold to it, and then the gold would come shipped back to them as like the mine's doing really good, and it worked for a little while at least. Okay, so we got shelf. There are a bunch of med kits. I guess we're only gonna take one. I guess we'll leave the rest. Other people might need them. It says. Oh shit, that kind of scared me, that golden statue. Okay, so what is this here? What do they call it? This is a certificate showing that he completed his course of study in biochemistry. Interesting. And A degree is the word I was thinking of. Hey, Ed, we didn't pass the inspection. They figured out the ore is homemade. The Brazilian authorities want to know where the gold is really coming from. This is getting too dangerous. I'm coming back. All right. And what do we got here on the wall? Control room, no unauthorized entry. Okay. Well, that worked out. What does this say? Control room, elevator, switch number code. Okay. So there is, you are supposed to, like, do that puzzle kind of, you know, by, like, paying attention to all this shit here. I guess we could read these sort of. File number 5592. So, like, these guys become more and more kind of obscured as, like, they excavate more of the route. So it's 70% excavation. This guy showed up, that like more sturdy of the enemies. This is that guy who was like on the ground and as it was a face, he emerged at 80% root excavation. The regular guests apparently emerged at 50% root excavation. And then I think, yeah, the little goblin character's 55. He has concluded they are not infants. On the contrary, they may be a senior variant of the guests. So these are old people, not young people. The spindle character, 60% root excavation. Lumber, 60%. Interesting. Yeah, so we pretty well did all that. And then, like, you're supposed to do this puzzle kind of the hard way. It's like, my first is in Grinner, but also in Goblin. So you have to do, like, all these number matches and stuff. But there's actually kind of a way that you can cheat it a little bit, sort of. Photograph of Mr. Crona's daughter. Very sweet. There's something strange about the frame. Oh, I also see, like, just kind of stuff through the map in the bottom left. And this causes this golden statue to kind of come out. Also, I see something flashing on the TV. Every few moments, something flashes onto the screen. I wish it wouldn't. Fair enough. Does this statue say something? Oh, she's quite beautiful. And made entirely of gold. Jacqueline Crow, beloved wife and mother. So apparently Mr. Crow's wife and the blonde lady's mother. Kind of a shame, I guess, that she passed, but I don't know anything about it. So that's the note from before. Yes, I was trying to show you there's like a little way that you can cheat this puzzle. There's the answer written up there in the corner, 9218. And that is to the elevator control room. So I guess we can just pocket that info for now. Is that what this is? This room? Oh, shit. That kind of looks cool, doesn't it? Video feed from a security camera. It's showing something on the screen. It kind of looks like a big-ass monster. And then we try to talk to it. Hello? What are you? What do you want? And it doesn't reply to us because it's a monster. Metal door. I don't think we can open this. Open it? Nah, it won't move. Okay. Trash can. Maybe just some supplies if we were to need it. Soda can. I don't think I've gotten that before. 523. What the hell? There's a button underneath. Press it. 5234. What is it? Oh, I still can't access that just yet. Okay, and then here's the security camera facing out to our car. Looks like Arthur is still inside. We can talk to him. Arthur, can you hear me? Mara, is that you? I can't see you. Where are you? I'm in a control room. Okay, so these two are just kind of talking back and forth. I'm jealous. You got to go on a real adventure. Arthur, how you feeling? Not great. Damn, he's not doing good out there. Okay, we'll try and be quick. Yeah, don't worry. I'll be back soon. I mean, we've lied everywhere else in this game, so might as well. Now, wasn't this night? This was either 1982 or 1932. Shit. Okay, let's try it again. 1932. Shit, I'm gonna have to go review that code on the wall. I know it's kind of dumb, but whatever. Can't be helped. So it was 9218. Wow, I completely botched that code. 9218. 9218, and that should unlock the elevator, right? Or something like that, something to that effect. This central elevator, since we have the other four, which were green, and now we have the central elevator unlocked, and this thing is now missing as well. Interesting. Okay, so we try to leave, and he comes through the wall to our left. I'm gonna just shotgun the hell out of this guy. Oh, that did nothing basically to him. Okay, that's fine. He's very, very slow. Oh, and he's very, very dead now. So he maybe was contained in that. I mean, we couldn't open it, so I don't really... Oh, this is a password of some kind. Gotcha. So we have to reset it. What could even the password be, though? Oh, man, I hope that... Oh, wait, is it on the thing? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very funny. Okay, so we did 1. I need to step on 2. I see these. They've got like dice on the ground here. 2, 3, 4. I didn't just step on 4 again, did I? No. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yep, and then that releases the door for us. Okay, so this was a pretty simple room. We did have to fight a boss, but and I'm out of shotgun shells. We'll have to keep that in mind moving forward. Ooh, almost out of handgun shells as well. So I'm kind of biting my own tongue here, maybe kicking myself in the ass a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that you're supposed to be able to talk to the blonde lady again here. So this is really an interesting room. So there's a little bit of a root here. It's squirming back and forth. Is it alive, the root? And then you can see there's like a taped up stars. And then there's a little notebook here. The Diary of Edward Crow, age 10 and a half. Saturday, I'm excited. Tomorrow, Father and I are going camping up in Concord country over the river. Father says it's just a nickname as there are no condors in Georgia. I'm looking forward to the trip nonetheless. I love being outdoors at night. Then on Sunday, they found something strange while camping, a green shiny thing sticking out of the ground, probably like this thing beside us. It's wriggling back and forth like a little bug, but it's not a bug, it's made of metal. We found a second wriggling metal thing a couple 100 feet south of the first one. So he cut the tip of it off with his camping knife. It looks like gold. 2 more shiny things, 4 in total. Father says there may be more. Father bought Condor Country, as well as a couple acres on either side. Okay, he said we could rename it if we wish. So it used to be called Condor Country for whatever... I understand what it means, but I don't understand the significance of it. So it wasn't always called Crow Country. It was called Condor Country. Anyway, this room seems to have been sort of squared away. Ah, there's the blonde lady. I thought so. I just was worried that I might have missed her. Hi, Natalie. How are you feeling? She looks solemn a little bit. Not great. Yeah, me neither. Is this your mother? Yes. She died some time ago. Damn, I'm sorry. It's a beautiful statue. Solid gold. Yeah, it must have been pretty expensive. Or your dad just used the gold. Did you find him yet? She's asking about her dad. I guess we could talk to her a little bit. I'm still looking for your father, but I have a pretty good idea where he is. I'm pretty close. I just need to take the central elevator. And then she asked what we're going to do when we find him. I need to talk with him. And she asked if we're going to kill him. No, of course not. Don't think I don't see the gun in your hand. I see it in your face, too. Yeah, we come here with a gun. We're looking for somebody. It could only be negative things, I guess. You've already made up your mind. Natalie, I know he's done bad things. Maybe he's beyond forgiveness, but please don't kill him. Bring him to me, okay? Let me speak to him. One way or another, today might be my last chance. Damn, maybe. Maybe you should just call him on one of the phones? Oh, this is more gold ore. So lots of medicine, gold ore, and shit around. We just unlocked the central elevator. Now, I know over where the like nautical themed area is where we're kind of shooting for next. So it should be, once we get outside, actually, it should be really, really dark. I think we're getting to about that hour. Damn, I really don't have any ammunition left, hardly. Kind of crazy that we went through so much of it so quick. It is dark. It's about evening. I guess it's not really nighttime. Oh, you know what? I do have acid, so we can go to the bathroom and get that last secret. I completely forgot about that. So the train room, then the bathroom, and it was in this stall. Yep, perfect. And pile of bones, acid bottle. I have no idea what it is. It's probably Magnum ammo, if I had to guess. What is that? Box of Magnum ammo. Cool. So we got all 15 secrets. That's all the secrets done and over with. We have a shit ton of Magnum ammo. Should make the final boss fight a breeze, I would guess. So what from here? We really don't have any other supplies. I know we have to go to the nautical themed stuff next, which is the place with the spikes on the door. I hope that there's not any enemies nearby. Looks like I did a good job clearing them out some time ago. So we do have the gold key, which we can use for the control room, I guess. And then we also have that area that we shut those like fucking deadly fumes off for over here as well. So we come into this room. This kind of looks like, Oh, I can't turn it left or right. Oh, come on. Even in a children's thing, it should turn left and right. I guess this is, again, there's another place that's kind of useless, but it's pretty. A treasure chest. I doubt highly that there's anything. Yeah, she even says it's fake. That's funny. So I think we can kind of get around, like, you know, we can sit down on this if we want. I guess we can't operate the controls, though. There's also a phone ringing, so I guess we'll have to go in there and see what the ringing's all about. You can, of course, guess, since we've got the door open for here where this leads to. Where is that? Ah, here it is. Hello? Oh, Crow says we're still alive. I know it's dangerous up there. A lot of them got out into the open. No kidding, a lot of them got out in the open. And I know you brought a gun. Yeah, and we picked up several. Have you been killing them, the guests? They're in no shape to continue living. Yeah, they look rough. The ones that emerged more recently, even more so. As I continued the root excavation, the guests became even less. Well, some of them aren't even bipedal anymore. Bipedal. It goes without saying that we cannot let them leave Crow Country. Yeah, no doubt. But I'm sure, you know, I didn't kill them all. So I guess they're going out and infecting, you know, people and stuff. They are irreversible. And that's all he has to say about that. This is a locked thing. These are pizza boxes. Oh, what's in there? Maybe ammo? Nah, it's pizza. You're a dumbass. This vent, I don't think we can interact with. There is a trash can here, though, and I think that's a fake ammo box there. So I'm not going to bother to open it. So we can operate the control panel, but we cannot be in the boat at the same time. So we're going to need help. I think we go back, and then if you remember, there was like this like employee parking lot or whatever, where we last left this woman. She asked if there was anything she could do to help, so we are going to have her operate the control panel in the Ocean Kingdom. The Seven Seas. Yeah, I could use your help to operate the controls. Have you opened the door into the control room? Oh yeah, everything's ready to go. Just go operate the control room. So we'll head to where the boat is. She'll head to where the controls are, and she'll operate them for us. I really just don't have a ton of ammo. So these mermaid ladies apparently have batteries inside of them that we're gonna try and get here. I guess let's just go ahead and sit. Oh, I guess we should sit in the middle if we're going to sit in it. Whatever. I kind of like these water type rides, just as long as they don't get too splashy. I think lazy river rides are kind of nice too. Yeah, go ahead and start it there, Mara. I like she's got the captain's hat on. That's very, very, very funny. Yes, off to, I guess, another part of the park, huh? All right. So the water looks a little bit dirtier here, and there's more just kind of shit laying around. Oh, and we hit a whale. All right. The white whale is blocking the boat. If I remember right, he's supposed to move out of the way, but I think it's done manually from the control panel. So we probably should go check up on Julie. Oh, there's no way to open that. Okay. We don't see a way to open it, I guess. Okay, so we could press these buttons, I guess. And it looks like it kind of brings the mermaids closer. Let's pop open this crate. Handgun ammo, nice. What is it? Oh, a large med kit. Oh, and it was a trap. Shit. Okay. Man, I'm surprised. I've sort of felt like maybe one of those would probably kill me in the right circumstance where I just haven't healed and I don't see any trouble. So we got both. Well... So that causes them to jump out. Maybe I should... Okay, let's do, like, maybe this purple one, or... Is there one of these that, like, looks special? I don't think that there's any reason to, you know, pick a specific... Or not pick just, like, this purple one, for example. It's a mermaid. Should I check inside? Oh, okay, so maybe one of these has it, maybe one of it doesn't. It's in fairly good condition. Cool. We got a battery. We just got to charge it. Let's get out of here. We're done in here. We can go back and check on Julie. Looks like there's some blood. That's no good. And then the vent. Monster probably got her. What is this? It's a blood stain. In Julie's glasses. Oh, that's no good. Okay. I think we're done here. Let's go back to the underground. Let's get this battery charged up. Oh shit, it's night. Ooh, this is very eerie. Ah, nice. And there's a shit ton of enemies in here. Yeah, I'm not dealing with all this. Sorry, guys. There was so many enemies in there. Now, how close am I to the like power room or whatever? Let's see. We'll open this. So we are, if we take the mine cart, we should be very, very close to where it's at. Very nice. We're reaching the end of this game here. I'm hoping to finish it in this play session. I know my maybe commentary has become a little meandering here at certain points, but I don't know. There's only really so much I can kind of say about this game. I don't know. And that's not really an excuse. I should probably come up with at least a little more to say, but it's a fine game. I had a lot of fun, you know, playing it and stuff. Let's put the battery there, and we'll charge it up. Very cool. I guess we're kind of waiting on it to get a full charge. Might as well. If you're going to do it right, I suppose. Cool. So we got a nice green battery, and we'll go plug this into the Crow and I guess kind of meet the end game here. Whoa, shit, I almost ran right into that. Let's hope that's not or like insta-death. Of course, permadeath. It's permadeath until you reload the save state, I guess. Or save. Not save state. I've got a game in mind for next month, Trag, Mission of Mercy, maybe, and I've been playing that on the PS1 emulator, and so I have save states on the mind. That's why I even said it. I mentioned before that I would like to do like themed months for like my Let's Plays anyway, where like I do like a theme for all the games, and I'd kind of like to do like a PlayStation 1 month. I'm thinking of here pretty soon, but I can't quite think of enough games that I personally would want to play for the PlayStation 1, and I'm trying to add to it because I've never beaten Trag Mission of Mercy before for the PlayStation 1, which is just like this kind of random, well, not random, but this kind of like game where you play these two soldiers and like tank controls. Another like a game kind of similar to this, but actually for the PlayStation 1. So let's turn this Crow around and let's start the... Whoa, shit, what did I just get shot by? I didn't even know anything could shoot. And oh, something is shooting at me. What the fuck? I literally have no idea. What the fuck is even happening? What is shooting at me? Nah. What is going on? Yeah, I'm being shot at. Hold up, just a second. I guess we'll go out to here. I literally have no idea what the fuck is... Maybe I'll take a closer look out here. Yeah, but like something isn't shooting me right here is what's kind of... Oh shit, no, there is something shooting at me. Where am I being shot from? Just kind of around? Hold up just a second. I didn't have this happen in my last playthrough. I was probably kind of quick. Where in the hell am I being shot from? I think it's like changing. I'm not going to mess around here too much longer, but I think it's literally just picking like a spot in the darkness and then shooting at me from it. Whatever. Crow walking sequence. This, I don't know, it just feels weird because I didn't have it happen the last time that I played. So the Crow walking sequence begins. I guess maybe we could kind of follow it out to here. It doesn't do anything extravagant, but we can still take a look at it. Yeah, it just breaks open the front gate. He's making his way out of the park. I don't blame him. It would be nice just to walk away. I wonder, I didn't try this before, and I surely probably can't, but I wonder if I could like... you know, sort of turn him around again. Probably not, right? Yeah, I don't need to use it anymore. Fair enough. I'm going to just kind of meander here for just a second. You son of a bitch. I don't know what's shooting at me, but I swear to God. All right. Let's take this elevator down. I think we have one more save spot before we're in any trouble, so don't worry about that. Wow, this place kind of looks... Oh, my dear Lord above. What is this room? This room fucking sucks, dude. What? Yeah, well, if I can avoid these enemies, it's just as skillful to kill them as to just kind of run around them, I suppose. Yeah, I'm good off that. We'll heal up and continue on. Oh, is that the... Oh, shit, that's the police officer, dude. Oh, and a med kit here. Maybe. I don't think I'll be able to save him. Let's see. Is he... Oh, God, it's Harrison. He's dead. Yeah, maybe it's the same guy who was shooting at me. He must have been attacked by those... Wait, no, he was shot. Yeah. That's what I thought. It looks like a bullet entry. Harrison, I'm sorry. Damn. Harrison James. ID number 5... Whatever. Date of birth, January 12th, 1965. So he was, what, how old? Like 25? Damn, firearms expert. That's tough. Yeah, I tried to stop him from coming to Crow Country, but he really wanted to help. Damn. And he was really bad at his job, and he died. An idiot, kind of. Oh, well. You shouldn't speak ill of the dead, I guess. A grubby old sports bag. What's inside? There's something in there. Oh, handgun ammo. Cool. Yeah, I guess it's empty. Let's go ahead and load up and continue forward. Oh, nice. A little puzzly room. What does this say? The mining lanterns are really old and need replacing. Any kind of spark tends to light them. If that happens, just give it a whack to dispense the oil and the flame should go out. Okay, so like if I light one, okay, and then if I light another one, it should open this middle far one, right? So like if I shoot that, yes, okay, so we'll open 3. I need to get 5 of these open, and then I'm just going to continue on. These are just ammo, so I'm not really concerned with, collecting any of this. So I do need 7 of these to be lit. So 3, 4, 5, and then, is that 6? No, that has to have been 7. Okay, I guess we'll continue on. I got my gun loaded here. Here's some vents, I guess. Oh, hey, here's the foreman type looking guy. Tolman the foreman. I can't let you. Listen, Harrison's dead. Damn, the cop. Yeah, he's talking about the police detective. I know who he is. I'm sorry, Mara. He shouldn't have come here. It was only a matter of time before one of those creatures, and she tells him that he was shot with a gun. Damn. Do you know who did it? Oh, I think he's probably got a good idea, says Marvin, the jittery motherfucker. Look, kid, this is nothing personal. Hey, put down the gun, Trumbull. So maybe this was the guy who was shooting us outside. Maybe. I never had that happen before. Weird that he's shooting at us. The feds would be kicking down my door within a week. I'm culpable for all this shit. Yeah, we all are, bro. But Mara's not. I guess technically not her. The only person that kind of matters. She knows way too much. She thinks she wouldn't rat us out. Hell, she already tried. She was getting real chatty with that pretty boy officer. Pretty boy officer? I mean, I think we were crushing on him, but, well, he didn't leave, and neither did you, and now it's too late. Oh, there's something jittering there in the vent. What was that? Well, no idea. Bullshit, if this is some kind of trick. Yeah, the jittering vent trick. Okay, and then Julie is back. I think there's a way to like not involve Julie somehow, and then maybe not even talk to the cop or to mislead the cop, and it leads to like those two not participating in the ending. Yeah, help her out. Yeah, of course, help her out. Not participating in the ending we're about to have concerning them. Okay, she looks a little injured. I guess we could talk to them. Julie, I thought you'd been, killed. I came out of the boat ride and you were gone. Something grabbed me and dragged me backwards. Oh, so you were grabbed by a thing. Whatever it was, there's several more of them hiding out in the pipes. God, what a nightmare. It's a pitch black in there, but I could hear them, smell them. God, and they smelled too. They tried to kill you. No, they just shook me around, made a bunch of noise, shouting, weeping, moaning, whatever you'd call it. Sounds about right, says Tolman. Yeah, they're angry, but they don't want to kill us. They're trying to communicate. Oh, okay. So we introduce these two, Julie and Tolman, the fucking foreman and the lawyer that could probably sink this place. The Marshall family. She was hired by that girl who got attacked. Okay. She asks us what we're doing down here, and oh, damn, we're informing her yet again about the police officer that was attacked. Tolman here was just about to go deal with it, weren't you? So those two are going to go, I guess, kind of move the body or whatever. Natalie Crow's waiting in Edward Crow's office. So we're kind of sending all of them upstairs up to Mr. Crow's office. Okay, one last thing. Arthur Mole, he's out in the staff parking lot. So the guy who's out in the car, would you check on him? Okay, that's nice. We're going to get everybody kind of all together. Kind of where they probably need to be anyway. We're going to go talk to Mr. Crow in the meantime. Okay, we'll be waiting by your car. Oh, they're going to go hang out by my car, I guess. Kind of a shame about the cop that died, but alright, we got lots to do, says the lawyer. Alright, I'm going to make sure my guns are loaded. That's good. Ooh, I need to load the shotgun. Okay, let's continue on. Held in place by 2 chains. Yeah, unhook it. This is kind of weird for a barrier, I guess. Anyway, this place is extremely pretty. Let's go ahead and save. It looks so clean. Is this a spring? Wow, I think this saves, doesn't it? Oh, it heals us. Interesting. God, that feels better. I didn't realize how filthy I was. Yeah, I guess so. So we can climb the ladder down. Looks like it goes even deeper. Ooh, this is an interesting little segment here. Looks very pretty. This here is where you get to see the kind of lighting and how good it is again. I wonder if we can go kind of yeah, that's not very good though. Yeah, lighting very, very pretty in this game. I think the camera's even pulling back too. I think there was a scene in Silent Hill Homecoming that reminds me a lot of this. I had an extended ladder kind of crawling scene. And as I mentioned before, we're getting very near to the end. We're very close to the boss, like the final boss of the game. We have a lot of exposition to go, and then a boss fight, and then a lot more exposition. So that's where we're at. The color changing and the music here is also very nice. This is I would again consider a very comfortable game. I mean, you get stressed out a little bit while you're fighting or whatever, but it's like artificial stress. It's not like real life stress. So anyway, we have crawled down completely into the darkness, and I imagine we will load into where we're going now. The phone off the hook. So this seems to be where he was probably calling us earlier, Mr. Crow. Box of shotgun shells. Wow, there's a lot of just like kind of meat around here. This is the staff memos. Here's some medical supplies. Might as well take them, especially since we got a boss fight coming up. Looks like an elevator, but he put an axe through it. Yeah, that's not going to happen, sweetheart, because someone driven a fire axe through the control panel. Yep, you are correct. What was I thinking from here? I guess we have like a lot of notes and stuff to read. Someone's written something here, but I can't make sense of it. It's nonsense. True. Let's, I guess, flame that. It's got pistol bullets in it. Yes, sir. This is kind of interesting. You see our hair, how it's purple? Now, if we take a shower, we'll press and hold it, and it fades away our hair, and it's actually brown. So that's kind of cool. We're getting a little bit deeper into the intrigue here. Let's see what's through this curtain here real quick. Oh, that's a hazmat suit and a bed. This is where Crow's been sleeping. So he's probably been sleeping here for quite a while by himself. Fine layer of dust it's covered in, so he's not wearing it anymore. A microwave with a med kit inside of it. And he has like some kind of bio degree, doesn't he? A sealed envelope for Natalie. I won't open it. Damn, you should take it with you though. And I don't think this is our hints and tips magazine, right? Yeah, I don't need that. Here's all of our photos of everybody who it looks like showed up here. Natalie Crow, Edward Crow's daughter, Tolman, picture of us, Julie Bear and the lawyer, the teenager who wanted to photograph the guest, Arthur Mole, and 3 more people, Trumbull, that's the shaggy guy, the guy in charge of building, and finally the police officer. So let's leave that. And we've got some vials here, 5 glass vials, each with the same pale green liquid inside. I don't know what they're for. I'll leave them alone. So there are less vials if there are less people alive. Right now we've got 5 people alive. Bunsen burner. I guess we can turn it on. I can't imagine that would actually do. Oh, we can save here. Oh, yeah. I knew we could save somewhere in here. I didn't realize it was that. So we're in the lab. There's some pistol bullets here, I guess. I think we're pretty well ready to rock and roll. Let me whip out the big gun. We'll do shotgun first, just so we can get the enemy kind of phases down. So, Mr. Crow, I'm here. I'm in your lab, and he welcomes us, Elaine. As you might have figured, we're not Mara. We're Elaine. We're the girl who was attacked. So The first one of the first like victims of these guests. So he asks us to bring the vials with us, and he'll let us in. So we're going to go ahead and grab... Wait, we have to free up some space. Oh, we have to put down just kind of the bullshit we're carrying. Wow. And then you can see like all the models there. That's pretty damn cool. All the models for all the items. Dude, they put so much work into this game. And the police ID card I took from Harrison, and they're like just talking about all these different items, where we found it and stuff. I don't really see a reason to pay that much attention to that. Golden key, battery, good times. Oh yeah, no doubt good times. I guess I could probably go ahead and save again. I really don't think this is going to be that big of a confrontation. Anyway, let me in there, Mr. Crow. I got the vials. So yeah, we are the girl who was attacked. That's why our hair is actually brown and not purple, and why we're so dead set on meeting Mr. Crow. And we can kind of talk to him and kind of figure out our motivations and stuff. He does not look very good at all. He looks like a radiation victim. And I guess he's sitting here listening to music, and you can see how far the roots have pulled back. And also you can see there's the pit behind him. Might as well talk. Elaine Marshall, Edward Crow. How long has it been? 2 years? 2 years. And you look like that? God, we've never met before, says Elaine. No, I mean since you became infected. So we've been infected for 2 years. He's glad that we came back. I would offer you a drink, but what are you now, 18? Yeah, by my calculations, I remember thinking Elaine would be 17. And yet you made it all the way down here. So everybody's been kind of criticizing her for being so young for a police officer, she looks. You're clearly very stubborn. That's good. It gives me hope. Hope? Tell me, how are you feeling? Bad, tired. We're probably... Yeah, we can't get rid of the infection. It's been getting worse. Damn. I must say I'm relieved they let you out of the hospital long enough to... Oh, we escaped from the hospital. They didn't let us out. We really are determined. And all this because you want to kill me, I assume. Damn. I came because I wanted to tell you something face to face. I need you to know. Okay. Mr. Crow, I'm going to die from this infection. We tried everything. Nothing works. It's going to kill me. Damn. I guess that's fair enough, but I didn't realize you have it too, so he's also infected. Of course, anyone's been exposed to the guests will have it. Naturally, he was the first, so he's drinking wine, I guess, and he's got cigarettes here. Yeah, I guess fair enough, he's earned them. When the first guest emerged from the pool, I tried to help him. I put him in a holding cell up on the ground level so we could monitor him, and then that's where Elaine was attacked. The first guest attacked us. So he looks worse than we do. He's simply further along. He keeps being exposed to the guests and keeps speeding it along. We were only attacked the one time. Your bloody escapade today, it may prove to have a similar effect for you. Damn. What's it like when it gets that bad? I won't lie to you. Oh, okay. It's not great, I would guess. Do you remember when your family asked me to pay your medical fees? Oh, okay. Okay, so there we are, as like a kind of little girl. Yeah, they're holding you accountable since I was injured in your park, but you never paid them. My lawyer is going to take you to court to cover it. Yes, this was a deliberate decision on my part. Knowing the nature of your illness, I knew there could be no cure found at the hospital. So then what? But there is a cure. He made one. So he's been spending his time making cures. It looks like he's been able to reverse engineer whatever this is. Been studying the highly infectious bacteria of the dead bodies of the guests. New kinds of bacteria that nobody knows about yet. Okay. So the doctors weren't able to solve it, and he's been working on a cure. And that's what those vials from his lab were, those green things. You have the cure on your person at this very moment. 5 vials, enough to cure 5 people. So that is Harrison and Marv are dead. So that leaves Mr. Crow, us, Natalie, Tolman, Julie, and Arthur. That's 6 people, so he didn't quite make enough. You're wrong there. I shall not be taking the cure. He doesn't want the cure. You understand where we are right now. He says, we call it the pool. Correct, and protruding from its depths are the 7 roots. Okay, what's left of them after years of cutting them up, harvesting them for gold. So if we remember the slideshow, it seemed like they were like 85% of the way there. The pool is a gateway, so they're probably pretty close now. And the guests are human beings who attempted to travel through it and emerged here. So the guests are people who tried to come through this pool. Why do they look so? Why are they messed up? because I've spent the last 10 years dismantling the mechanism of that gateway. So there was apparently like this portal that they came through, and he keeps tearing it up. The pool still works technically, but thanks to me, it is severely malfunctioning. You see, the roots are kind of a calibrating antenna, necessary to accurately and safely transport those who travel through the pool. Mr. Crow, where are they coming from? What's on the other side of this pool? This is kind of eerie. It's got my stomach sinking. You understand now how my excavations have been causing the mutations of the guests. Also understand the mutations have been getting worse as I cut down more of the roots. Okay. The beings that emerge from the pool now, they barely resemble humans at all. Most of them cannot walk, let alone speak. But that first guest who emerged from the pool all that time ago, he was the least mutated. Okay. Yes, Elaine, he could speak. Just barely. So the first guest, the same one that attacked us, was able to speak, and he told us who he was, or told Mr. Crow who he was and why he had come. He wrote it down word for word on a little piece of paper, and then he went back to harvesting the roots. Interesting. No subsequent guests were capable of speech, only that very first one. You may now understand why I'm choosing not to take the cure. I guess a little bit, sorta. His time is short. Before I die, I must look upon what I have wrought. So he's going to go through the pool. Hold out your hand. He's going to give us something. Oh, okay, take it. It's a little piece of paper. Okay, interesting. Now, what's in your hands? Now that it's in your hands, I'm going through the pool. It's going to kill him. He obviously knows, as uncalibrated as this thing is. He says it's a fitting end. Perhaps, if I'm lucky, may get a glimpse of what lies on the other side. Okay, if you say so. If they're coming through here and our world's good, I don't know that I would go through to a world that's bad. I have one more thing to ask of you. If for any reason I reemerge from the pool, I want you to kill me. Oh, okay. If I reemerge, I will be in no shape to continue living. Do you understand? Goodbye, Elaine. I raise a glass to your future. We'll need it, I guess. Okay, so he throws his little wheelchair back, and the roots are kicking all around. Looks like they're getting sucked up kind of inside of the thing. One of those, I was about to say, should be way longer than the other ones. I know we have a lot of traps around. I would like to, let's go ahead and pop some of these. We've got the final boss of the game here. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Okay, I keep seeing, like red shit kind of all around us. I'm trying to avoid his attacks. Let me swap over to the Magnum. 1, 2, 3. Man, I hope this doesn't happen too quick. We're doing some real damage to this guy. You can kind of see his HP through the, through that like little pool of water or whatever. Okay, I can heal myself. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we're infected. Oh, that doesn't help, does it? I guess... Okay, we're at max HP. Can I read this yet? Okay. 2106. Uninhabitable ruin. We come 1988. Last chance. Warn. Stop. Change. So, these people traveled back to 1988 from 2106, and this is the last chance that they have to warn and to stop and to change the future. So this is kind of like meant to be a little bit of a message to people. Like, I'm trying to give this the proper gravity of the situation, I suppose, like in that these monsters seem to be from the future apparently, but I think that it gives us a little bit more context coming up. Let me just... there we go. We can end this real quick. Man, that is a fucking one bloody pool, isn't it? Alright, 3 more bullets. Surely we can... Man, and all these have hit, too, which is kind of the part that blows my mind. And I think he's probably dead off that. Oh, we can talk to him. Elaine, it's... Shut up, says Elaine. I don't want to know. Elaine, you promise kill? Yeah, okay. Fair enough. You can have my last Magnum bullet. GG. Anyway, so these people appear to be coming from the future. Oh shit, our condition infected, of course. So we can use a green vial on it and cure ourselves. And go cure the other 4 people who are also infected. And we're kind of just all sort of chilling, I guess. We all have our green vials. At least we're not infected. I wonder if it's like a cure. Staring into the flames. Nice. So we get to a nice ending sequence here too. I feel something. It's a curious mixture of hope and dread. So we really haven't moved all that far, I guess. Maybe everything will be okay. Or maybe it won't be. Damn, what a vibe, these guys just kind of chilling. And maybe it won't be. This is a really pretty ending sequence here. I don't think anybody really ended up with what they wanted, and the future looks really bleak, but we got about 100 years or so, you know? We got time to change it, I guess. Anyway, this was a fucking banger of a game. I really like... I always love when somebody takes an old game and then takes everything we've learned in the time since that genre of game and applies it to the game nowadays. So this game felt like a lot of fun to play, and the story was like really, really gripping. I'm excited to see if they do anything else with it, but I'm also about like half comfortable with just the story ending, because this is the kind of mystery I just like. You know, you kind of understand that what the future's like in this world, and that it's not very good. There's like an infection from the future, it seems. But, you know, it's not like kind of the end-all, be-all. Like, they came back into the past to warn us. Anyway, I don't know what the future holds for somewhere like Crow Country. I really, really fuck with the story, though. It was a lot of fun. We can see what grade we got here. I'm going to assume A rank, but we'll see. We used 26 heals, which might hurt. We did 0 hints, found all 15 secrets, didn't use any lives, even though I think I died. Final rank A+. Very, very, very good. And then I think we get unlockables with that too, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, bonus items. We have unlocked the crowbar and the grenade launcher. We can access them from the bonus items from the in-game pause menu. And now crystal crows are hiding all about Crow Country, and you can destroy them all. And if you break them all, you unlock a new outfit and a new like alien laser gun. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, I think this game was really, really cool. And I know I kind of got meandering in it, and I hope that didn't ruin the experience for you. This is pretty well as close to like 100% playthrough as it gets. I hope you enjoyed the story, because that's something I thought was awesome in this game. It was almost as good as the old school graphics and play style mixed with the new kind of gameplay aspects. Anyway, I don't want to hold you here. Awesome game Crow Country was. I hope you guys liked it too, and I'll see you all next week. Later.